So, guys, welcome. But before we start, let's introduce ourselves to the show, guys. Yeah, it is. So, guys, we're live, guys. We're live. Welcome to the show, guys. Welcome to the show. It's a brand new day today, guys. The UEFA Champions League. What a beautiful night, guys. It's a beautiful night of football, guys. It's a beautiful night of football with so much gala of goals. Guys, we never missed it, guys. Goals up on goals. Beautiful night of football, guys, with goals. What a night of football, guys. So beautiful goals upon goals. Like the video, subscribe, guys, subscribe. So we're gonna talk about Cristiano Ronaldo, the Mr. Champions League. We're also gonna talk about Chelsea. I'm hearing some. Is it from you? Are you there? So, I can hear background from the ground. So turn a little bit down your volume so people could be able to hear you. Can you go out and come in? Maybe it's because of the mic. So, guys, we're gonna wait for him to finish up his microphone. So, like the video, subscribe, guys. It's a brand new day in the UEFA Champions League, guys. We're gonna talk about Ronaldo, Mr. Champions League, Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. We're also gonna talk about Chelsea too. The two injury worries for Romelu Lukaku and Timo Werner. How worried it is being a Chelsea fan watching. Also gonna talk about Bayern Munich dismantling Benfica. So much matches, so much. We're also gonna look towards. We're also gonna look towards the weekend match, but it's a beautiful match. It is a beautiful match. It is, guys. I would not lie. It's a beautiful match. It is. Yeah, Kingsley, they're gonna bomb shot this up. Yeah, it was saved by Ronaldo today, but it's gonna be tough on Sunday. With the informed Mohamed Salah on Sunday, it's gonna be so tough for them. And with the way they're conceding goals at the moment right now, I don't say they survive on Sunday. Because if you are considering a set piece with Van Dijk, Diego Jota, Sadio Mane, Matip, to that level of space you are giving them, Liverpool will punish. Punish you with this kind of chances. They will punish you. So United have to be on their game. If not, they'll be in trouble. They have to be on their game. If not, there'll be so much trouble. So, but for now, I think they're safe for now. They are safe for now. So for me, it is a UCL. So Ronaldo will always turn up. It will always turn up. And I'm impressed. So I'm impressed now. So like the video, subscribe, like the video, subscribe, like the video, subscribe, guys, like the video. Like you have seen in my thumbnail, Mr. Champions League, Mr. Champions League, guys, Mr. Champions League. So he will always turn up for matches. He will always turn up. He is Mr. Champions League. So he will always turn up. I'm not surprised he's turning up. So it is Ronaldo. He will always turn up, always turn up. So I'm not surprised because he is Mr. Champions League. So I'm not surprised he turns up. So but how long will this kind of performance last for United? Because if they keep performing this way with a better opposition, better team, they will get beaten. With a better team, with a better opposition, they will get beaten. So I think they need to be careful in terms of the way they kind of play football. They leave so many spaces open. With a quality team, they will surely get beaten. But today, they will be lucky today because of the way because of the way
Because of the
Atlanta plays.
Atlanta plays,
So they will be
so
very
they're
lucky.
very,
They will be very
they
very
will
lucky
very,
today because of the way Atlanta plays. So yeah, see, Ole got lucky. It is yeah, it is SSB. Yeah, he got lucky. I understand he got lucky. Yeah, he got lucky. I know. So yeah, I know. It's a UCL. It's a UCL for me. The lining is there. Eventually, he will get sacked. But when that, I have no idea with that. He will get sacked, but I don't know when he's gonna get sacked because now, no matter how much you give it up, Ronaldo will always come up in the Champions League. So five of Atlanta players were out today. Wow, that's true though because I look at the fact that they didn't play with their starter. So Malinowski, Duban Zavata, they all came in the second half to show up, to show how much of it. But just imagine they started together. It'll have been different matches. Different matches though. So, but for me though, as vote for your faith, it's difficult right now because see the longer Ole Gunnar Solskjaer say, I think if you are saying the better it is right now, for me, it's a little bit scary. Why it is scary is because with where United are playing right now, they are conceding so many goals, and with a very good opposition, they will score them. Very good opposition will beat them, like of Liverpool, like of Man City. They will beat Manchester United hands down without no question. In as much as they play with anything they want to play with, they will get beaten. So then the organization needs to be very, very careful in the way they stabilize the team and put the team together. If care is not taken, they will get beaten because the way they play, they look very open. The midfielder is conjunction, is conjected, no balance, no nothing in that midfield. So for me, he's looking a little bit very like if he like somehow. So for me, if not for Ronaldo today, they would have lost those matches. But today, they've been bailed out. They've been bailed out. So they have been better by Ronaldo. They've been better by Ronaldo. So it is what it is Ronaldo. So I can understand that, but I don't think this will last for a very long time. I don't think this will last for a very long time. Though. I don't think it will last. Mhm. I don't think it will. I don't think it will last though. So I don't think it can last for me though. So with the way they are playing right now, it's very tough with the way they're playing right now. So for me, with the way they're playing right now, it's very tough. So they have to like step up their game. When I mean step up, real step up. They need to step up their game. If not, if you play like this against Liverpool, you will get beaten on Sunday against Liverpool. They will get beaten if care is not taken. So they need to step up their game and play more as a team if they want to go far in this competition. If they're not gonna play more as a team in this competition, they will get beaten. So a lot of teams will come at them and beat them because this another team look very open and very shaky. The more Ole Gunnar Solskjaer stay, the better for them. The better. They better be ready because it's gonna be so so hard because if a team kind of get it with them, it's gonna be difficult for me. So for me, guys, for me, it will be difficult, guys. It will be very difficult. But with the way the Gunnar is playing, they look very scary, very scary, very scary though. But we have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. Though. We have to wait and see. We have to wait and see. But for me, we have to wait and see. It's a matter of how long can they survive. That's for me. It's a matter of how long can they survive. If they can survive this, that, and this, I think they all do well. But for me, it's a matter of how long can they survive because it's tough with the way they play today. The way they play today. If you look at the match overall today, if you sum up this match overall today, you will know this is not going well for me. Though it's not going well. So the earlier for them, the better they realize that this won't go well for them. It won't go well for me. It won't. They have to play more as a team and kind of play very well. How you doing, Vilton? Vilton, are you there?
Yo, I'm here. What's up,
How you
bro?
doing, brother?
I'm good. I'm good.
Do you watch the match?
I was watching all the games, man. What a day,
Firstly,
man.
give me your take on the match. Do you think this can last long? But I don't think United can survive this going forward with the way they are playing. I think they look very open in the defense. So
Oh
shaky.
man, what a game! What a game of football that was, man. Like I had a feeling United were gonna make a comeback and win this game, but
Mm-hmm.
this United team, it's just individual FC, man. Like this
Yeah.
team, bro. If this team didn't have quality running through it, like they would have lost this game hands down. But they have really good individual players like the likes of Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, or Cristiano Ronaldo. So of course, like my overall thought of the game, like to be honest with you, United created a lot of chance. They just couldn't score because, like for example, Rashford had like he had two good chances he missed. He could
Mm-hmm.
have passed it to when Ronaldo had a 1-on-1 he missed.
They missed,
Like
yeah.
so they created a lot of chance, so they just couldn't score. But to be down 0-2 at Old Trafford to come
Mm-hmm.
back like that, it's pretty impressive because their backs were against the wall. Only needed to win this game, even though they tied this game up, it wouldn't really be
Mm-hmm.
a good result for them because it's a must-win game because you're at home and you play Atalanta back to back, so it was a
Mm-hmm.
must-win game for them. So
But
credit,
this is the issue, Victor. How long can they last with this kind of performance they perform?
it
If
won't.
look
It's
at the
not
way they open
sustainable.
up, if they open up like this against Liverpool, they will get beaten. They
It's
will
not.
get beaten.
It's not sustainable. It's not
It's
sustainable.
not sustainable. After
United
Liverpool, they play Man City next. You see how out of their fixtures is out of it is.
United against United United are pretty much like every time Oli job is on the line, they
Mm-hmm.
find a they find a result, which is pretty quite like sad because it seemed I feel like if this there
This
was a
team has
manager
seen
out there,
this United team is a
this
very good team. All they are missing is a manager. It's a
yeah,
very good team.
this team is very good, man. Because I feel like Ronaldo's wasting his potential there too. Because Ronaldo, let's be real, he doesn't have that much left in him. I know he scored a winning goal, but
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo, obviously Ronaldo is Real Madrid club legend. I respect Cristiano, but my
So
lord, the
no,
man
I
was
don't
a
know.
heavy.
I
But
grew up watching.
oh god, whose mic is that?
Continue.
Yeah, but my with Ronaldo Abdullahi, like
Mm-hmm.
Ronaldo is phenomenal. Like we know he's a legend, but Abdullahi, this guy is such an ass footballer, bro. Like, oh god, Abdullahi, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like literally, if you just focus on what Cristiano does the entire game, bro. Ronaldo, if he's not scoring any goals, he doesn't offer you that much
Anything.
anything. He doesn't do
Mm-hmm.
anything. Like
Mm-hmm.
people think I'm hating. I'm not even hating on Cristiano. I love
It doesn't
Cristiano.
today. It didn't do anything today. It
Like
just
he
pop
didn't
up.
do
It
anything.
just
Like
pop
if
up.
he doesn't score, like even if you watch the post analysis, I was watching Paul Scholes and Jimmy Carragher talking about it. They said it perfectly. They say at this age of his career, he should have like a proper manager that use him as the weapon, either, which is putting the ball in the back of the net. But having Oli there, Ronaldo's not Messi. He's not gonna drop deep in midfield, carry the ball up. He's just there to score goals.
Mm-hmm.
But it's like a double-edged sword. He's gonna give you goals, but when you're not winning, when he's not scoring game, it's
Mm-hmm.
pretty much 10 versus 11 on the pitch. But credit to him, what a goal that was, man. The guy's a phenomenal 37-year-old, still doing it, still
Mm-hmm.
Mercer Champions League. But again, United, the fact that a bunch of you, of any United fan that are listening to this podcast, bro, the fact that rival fans were praying for you guys to win this game.
Yeah, we're
So,
picking them to win, so the organization won't get sacked. So you won't get sacked. So it's like
so
don't
Abdullahi, I
give
called
me.
it. I
Huh?
called it. I
You
said
called it, yeah.
3-2 Man United.
You called it, yeah. I have to
I
give it.
said
I
it.
have to give it to you.
oh god, bro, the
You
fact
called it.
that
I have to give it to you.
I know
You
you
have you have to
so
Eric, you have to
good,
explain to me why you said take it to. You have to explain it to
Oli,
Oh
me.
bro.
my.
What
Look,
a manager Oli is.
No, give me your take. Why do you
oh,
say take it to?
look. I said it. Look, United, you know what they do.
Mm-hmm.
You know how they have these crazy moments. They're just a crazy team. Individual moments FC, Fugazi FC, Vibes FC. You just knew that they were going to score 3 goals. And we know that Atalanta are not very good defensively. And I
Yeah.
said they would concede 2 because United can't defend. So it just made sense to me. So I said 3-2 United, and it
Mm-hmm.
came off, man.
But how long will United keep doing this? For see, if they do this against Liverpool, Liverpool will beat them with the form of Salah.
Abdullah, they will do it as long as possible, as long as needed. They have to do it for the whole season. I need Ole in that. I need Ole in the hot seat. I need Ole Gunnar Solskjaer in that dugout. He has to be there.
He has to be there. So isn't them to be doing this always? That we're giving their
Yes,
fans
yes,
attention every day.
yes.
Wow, wow. Because for me, with the way they are playing, like this, they can't. This cannot be sustained. It can't be sustained. It cannot. Because if they are playing this open every matches against Liverpool, Man City, Chelsea, and co, they will get beaten. They will.
Abdullahi, they won't win any. Look, they will not. I said it before. People thought I was hating. United will not win a trophy under Solskjaer. It will not happen. They won't win a trophy. They won't. They won't win a trophy. So that's why it's unsustainable because they won't win anything with that
Mhm.
style of football and the way they play. They're very inconsistent, and but they can still get top 4. They can still get top 4, and Ole will still have his job. He'll be safe enough if they get top 4. And that's exactly what we want. That's exactly what. For as long as possible, this is a very fantastic situation for us because we can't have somebody who is more capable getting the job. We can't have, even if Conte leaves in 2 seasons, we
Mhm.
can't have Conte coming in and winning them a trophy. So it's very good, man. That's what we want. And don't be surprised if they get a draw against Liverpool,
Mm. Wow.
even though
Yeah.
Liverpool should win. Liverpool should win, but don't be
Mhm.
surprised.
Yeah, I will not, and it's in no for the game. I will not be surprised. Though. I will not be surprised if they get. But Eric, this is not sustainable. It's not. This is not sustainable
In
for
in
me.
what in what sense?
Okay, let me explain in what sense. Look at those goals Atlanta scored. Do you know that Duvan Zapata should have been 3-3 today, if not for David De Gea that saved Zapata's was scored Zapata shot, and 5 Atlanta players were out of the match today. Were out. If those 5 players were fit and ready to play, they would have beaten United hands down. United defense is crap. When I mean crap, it's abysmal. See, those
Mm,
chances they are giving Zabata, Luis Muriel, give that to Salah. Salah is, you know how informed Salah is? He is in form of his life.
mm.
You give those chances to Salah, it is bye-bye. It's game over. It's
Look,
game over.
Liverpool should absolutely smoke these guys. They should steamroll them. But
Mhm.
like I said, man, I don't know how many times Liverpool have won at Old Trafford. I don't think it's a lot. I don't I don't think it's a lot, man. I don't think it's a lot. Look, I'm just saying, don't be surprised if United get at least a point. And look, it's not sustainable if they
Mhm.
want to win a trophy, but they can get top 4. They can still get top 4 because they
But
have to.
now, so are you telling me now that United Football Club now is not what going for a top 4?
Look, I told you before, United are a franchise. This is not a football club. They don't win trophies anymore. That's not a thing. It's about getting top 4 looking glamorous, signing these star-studded names, and just looking the part, but not actually doing anything. That's what it's about. That's why Cristiano is the signing he is. Yes, I'm not. I don't want to take anything away from him. Cristiano is still a quality player, but he's not. He's not the profile of player to take United forward. In terms of the mentality, yes, but especially with the coach they have, Cristiano won't get, Ole can't get the best out of Cristiano, and he won't be able to help them. And like I keep saying it, he won't save them every time. He won't be there to get the winning goal every game. He won't, which is why they can't win the title. You can't win the title when you're a crazy team that you play like crap for 60 minutes and then in the last 30 minutes you win a match. It doesn't work like that. You can't win it. You can't win a trophy like that. So look, it's fantastic, man. This is what I want, and hopefully they navigate these. They have some very difficult fixtures coming up, so
Yep,
um,
I'm looking at that picture and I'm looking and I'm shaking my head that this see, Man City have a good defense. They can defend very well. Liverpool have a good in as much as they're conceding goals. Van Dijk and Matip can defend very well. And they can score you. If club told this player I want Gangan pressing from minute 1 to minute 90, they will not stop running. Liverpool will not stop running. With the amount of chances United will give them on Sunday, I cannot wait for that match to come. Sunday, I cannot wait for Sunday to come. I cannot wait. Because with the amount of chances Liverpool will get, they will smoke. When I mean smoke, they will literally smoke United on Sunday. So if he is very careful, he should know how to play his game very well. Or else he will get bamboozled out of the game. It doesn't make any sense. United is the biggest club in England. Why are they playing like this crap and rubbish? That doesn't make any sense anymore. So you telling me United has become merchandise FC. Like they've become this like kind of vibe FC. Everybody already know it's United and they are vibe FC though. We don't care about them too much. They are vibe FC. So forget about them. Is that what you're telling me now? United are vibe FC. We don't really care much about them. All what they do is just vibe and vibe. Doesn't make any sense, bro. Doesn't make any sense. If United are vibe FC, what does it tell us? What does it tell us? If they are vibe FC, it means they won't go forward in whatever they are doing. They won't go forward. They will never
so
go forward.
so what do you think is what do you think is going to happen in the next match?
For me,
They're gonna
What's
get a good result against Liverpool. I don't
Listen,
see them
look, I'm
beating
telling
Liverpool, but I
I'm
think they're gonna
lying.
get a draw.
Don't be surprised. I'm just saying. Liverpool don't win at Old Trafford.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they have.
Last season was the first time in how long? They don't look Liverpool. I'm going to say it again. Liverpool do not do well at Old Trafford. Check it. Do the research. Check the
that's true. I'm
results.
taking that. I'm taking
No,
that.
I
I'm
don't
taking
think
that.
Liverpool's gonna win. I don't think Liverpool's gonna win, but I
They
think
should, but
not really
I
though,
won't be
because
surprised
we
if they
know
don't.
how United plays, and whenever United play against the big six team in the Prem, you know how they play. They don't like opening up. They just sit back because let's look at last season, bro. Like my God, like United made me hate. Like every time United would go against Chelsea, City, Liverpool,
Mm-hmm.
Arsenal, Tottenham, like it
Mm-hmm.
was so boring, bro. They would just literally pop the bus FC, bro. Bro, they were letting Tottenham out possessing them, bro. Like for some reason, every time United go against the big club in the Prem, it's just them. It's just United. Like it's 11 men behind the ball. But when they play against everybody else, they're obviously open. They love playing against teams like Atalanta and Leeds United. And this is a scary part. Leeds United is probably the worst team ever that United should have gotten like in the opening day because
Yeah.
Leeds United is a pretty they play opening football. They're
Open
gonna
football. Yeah.
attack no matter what. And
Same with
United
Atlanta.
love
Atlanta
yeah.
play to play open football, so they play
Because let's
open.
be real though, United could have won this game like 5-2, 6-2. They had so many chances
Even,
to
I know
score.
Atlanta should have even beaten United, even not for
Yeah,
David De Gea.
yeah,
David De
like
Gea that saved
David De
Atlanta.
Gea again. Like because
Yeah.
this is a sick part about United, bro. David De Gea cannot be your best player of the month, bro. If your goalkeeper is your best player and like in the middle of the season, like something's not right, bro. Something's going wrong at the club because if you have Ronaldo, Sancho, Pogba, Bruno, Greenwood,
Rashford,
Rashford,
Cavani,
you have all
Ronaldo.
these players. You're telling me that David De Gea is your best player, like in the season thus far, and like my God, but Lord have mercy, because I'm looking at their fixtures, man.
Mm-hmm.
But again, when Oli job is on the line, he finds a way. Because I don't think United, I don't think Oli's pressure to beat Liverpool because Liverpool are literally like one of the best team, a contender for the Premier League and stuff like that. So if they beat Liverpool, that's the icing on the cake. Oli's getting a 5-year extension. If they beat Liverpool, Oli's getting a 5-year extension.
But Vilton, I look at the chances today. Zapata chances he missed. I can bet my money on.
That was a double save from the hair.
I can bet my work money on that. Mohamed Salah is scoring those goals. That chances Zapata saw. Mohamed Salah is scoring. I can put my money on that. He is in form of his life. That guy will bury that goal. He will bury it. That's how good of a player he is. You give Salah that chances, it's game over. Bye-bye. It is game over. Look at the way they're kind of conceding corner kicks. That doesn't make any sense. Look at the way United are defending.
Yeah, Maguire, good. Well, he made up for it. He scored, but
I don't care if he made up for it. You are defending like a schoolboy. What the heck? What kind of defending is that?
There's no. I remember when I was like around 08. I was 10 or 11. I remember when you used to go play at Old Trafford, bro. Rival fan used to be like, there is a fear factor. Like you know you had to grind to get there, but team goes to Old Trafford just to get wins. Like if you need a quick point, remember what was the team that beat United like last and they got relegated? That was the only one they got the entire season. Sheffield, no, was it Sheffield? Yeah, Sheffield United. They beat United 1-0, and that was their only win they have in the entire season. That was the only dub I think they got that season, and they got relegated. United is a like vibe FC, like Eric said. Like when Oli Job is on the line, the team gets together and play a magnifique game, but it's not sustainable. You can't win a trophy like that. Like it's like maybe in the Champions League you do have Ronaldo, maybe some voodoo, some Oli white magic might do something, but I don't think you can win a Premier League like that.
You can't. No way.
You could fluke your way because knockout competition, right? Because since it's a knockout competition, you just have to turn up on that day. You just have to turn up. But when it comes to league, no, you can't win a league like that. It's just impossible. In 38 games where you have to be consistent, you can't. Nope. Like it's generally impossible. We see it. We see it in the league. Dropping points to West Ham, Leicester, Everton. We see it.
I call them Fugazi FC because they trick people. They're very good at tricking people. They make people think that they're a serious team. You know, so many people before the season started, United this, United that. I'm like, guys, what about the manager? What about the way they play? Why is nobody thinking about? They are not realistic contenders. On paper, they are. They have a good team. They have a good squad, but they don't play in a way that you know that they can challenge. They just don't. So that's it, man. They are they deceive a lot of people with the way they score goals. To be fair, I can't even pretend. I would like Chelsea to score the goals that these guys score. You know, if Chelsea can score, the way United score sometimes, it would be nice. But I wouldn't swap our team with theirs. I wouldn't swap the way we play for the way they play.
Man, because I'm looking at the match and I'm laughing. You know the scary part about it? I was watching the Chelsea match, and my brother ran from upstairs, came and he was shouting, "Suuuuuu!"
Oh, your brother is a United fan?
He's a Chelsea fan.
Oh, he's
a
Chelsea fan.
Suuuuuu! I was like, man, are you sure you're okay?
Wow.
I just turned around and I saw the score go. I was like, Lord in heaven help me. He was running from upstairs and came down and he was starting, "Suuuuuu!" I was like, man, relax.
That's Ronaldo for you, man.
Look, credit to Ronaldo, man. He's keeping Ole in the job. That's fantastic. Yeah, we need it.
Allegri's cooking, lads. Also,
Martin, is that good, bro? Thank you, bro. See, man, I don't know. We'll talk about Chelsea. Lukaku is out. Timo Werner is out.
Look, Martin, Latin, relax. Lukaku
Allegri's
is
cooking.
I just listened to what Tuchel just said. Now he said they'll be out for some days. It's not weeks, so we'll be fine. Okay. They'll be fine. They'll be out for some days, so I'm okay.
Bro, Juve might actually top the group because I know when they go to the bridge, it's gonna be terrorist football. They're just gonna play. They're just gonna play for the.
We'll beat them at the bridge.
They're just gonna play for that draw.
We'll beat them at the bridge. We'll be there.
We'll grind. Look, we can do that. We can play that style. We were off form against them in their ground, and I heard that Chelsea don't do well against Italian teams. I don't know why, but we have a very bad record against Italian clubs.
Yeah.
But at home is a different story, man. We're gonna grind them out. We'll beat them. We've done it before. We can beat this kind of teams.
I'm more confident in them. We'll beat them at the bridge.
That's what
So
they do.
dive into Chelsea now, Eric.
Mm.
Lukaku and Timo Werner out. Give me your take.
Uh, I want to see Callum starting. I want to see Cho start. There's enough still. It's not too bad. It could be better, but it's still we can still manage. I think we can. So against
We have Norwich, Southampton,
yeah,
Newcastle, and Burnley. So we should be fine with Lukaku and Timo Werner out. We should be fine.
exactly. We should be fine. And I think we're going to see Havertz as a
Because after the
striker.
Burnley match, it's gonna be the
Yeah,
next international break. So we should be fine. We should be
Abdullahi, man.
absolutely fine.
These breaks, these international breaks, man. I don't I don't like it, man. I don't like
It's
it.
not
It's
only you.
just
I do not like it too. I get pissed off a lot about it. I don't
it's
like it too. I
just
won't lie.
stop, start, stop, start, stop, start. Didn't we just come back from a break? We're
Yeah,
It's the
already going
last
back on.
one. It's the last
it's the last
international
one.
break.
Yeah.
Yeah, before the long 3 months is it?
Yeah.
And then next year we have another break.
And
There's
that's
no more international break.
no more
The other
international break.
breaks
Okay, for the
are
rest of the season, yeah, it's true. You're
Yeah.
right. You're right.
yeah. There's
It's
no
true.
more because after the summer,
Okay.
then yeah, because yeah.
Yeah. That's true. That's true. Although we have we have other competitions to
Yeah.
get
So
I
involved.
are
didn't
you
say
worried about
precisely
Timo Werner?
For European there won't be any more international break, but for
Yeah.
South American and Africa, obviously World Cup qualifiers don't end for South America, North America, and Africa until March. So yeah,
Mm, yeah.
Yeah. So Eric, Timo Werner and Lukaku. Are you worried or no?
No, I'm not. I'm not worried. I'm not worried. We don't need Lukaku to beat Norwich. If we need Lukaku to beat Norwich, there's a problem. We have issues. We can't we can't expect to win this the title. Let's be honest. I'm very confident with the way the team is playing. Even though I can't mention too many games where Chelsea have actually played well. But the thing is, we're getting results.
Yeah.
We're a very results oriented team. We just grind out the results. We get the win. It doesn't matter if we're playing well or not. We've won all the games we should win. So I have no reason to think that we can't beat Norwich. We need Lukaku to beat Norwich. And Werner wasn't ever going to be a miss because he doesn't really help us too much when he's involved. The only thing he helps us with is his speed, right?
Yeah.
That's his best attribute to help the
And
team.
and he's been playing very well in recent matches though. He's been playing very well.
To be fair, yes. To be completely fair to him, he has improved a lot with the recent matches anyway. But obviously, he has a long like you can't ever expect Werner to be what he's never going to do certain things, but at least he's better than the way he was before, and he's actually scoring now. He's
Yeah.
scoring a few goals,
Mm-hmm.
so he'll be a little bit of a miss because the way Norwich play, Norwich don't pack the bus.
Yeah.
They try to
They
play,
play hope. We take
exactly.
some of them.
They try to play open. So Werner would have been helpful, but
Mhm.
I think based on what Callum did in the last game he started, I think he should come in. Cho, he should start.
Yeah.
I think we'll see Havertz, Cho, and Mount, as the front three, and I think we can manage with that for a few games. Pulisic, I'm struggling, Abdullahi, with
Yeah. I
Pulisic.
think Tuchel said it will not be back until I think December, January.
Yeah, but look, Pulisic is I'm trying. I'm really trying. I don't want to be too. I don't want to give up on him because he's young. He's what 22 years old. He has a lot of like if these injury situations if he just keeps getting injured the way he is,
Yeah. That
in the
progressive.
next year or year and a half,
That
he has to
progressive.
go, man. Like I can't. There's only so long you can be patient with a player. I'm not sure what the problem is. I'm not sure how the club are trying to fix it, but it's just too much. It's too much. Like, how can you be out for? I mean, he's played one game this season.
Yeah.
He's
That's what they
played
want.
one match,
One
and
match.
he's been out. He's been out for the rest of the season. He's only played against Crystal Palace, and that was the only game he played. He wasn't even on the bench in any other game. So it's very bad, man. And if he was available, we wouldn't be looking so thin. But
Yeah.
we have enough cover. We have enough cover.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Vilton, Lukaku to move out. Watching, are you worried for Chelsea or like they'll be fine? Because our next match is Norwich, Burnley, Newcastle. Not really that big matches. You can still scrape into. You there?
Wait, what'd you say, Abdullahi?
I said, are you worried for us, Lukaku and Timo Werner out of the game, for some few days? So you
Uh,
Chelsea,
and
they'll be fine.
well, mostly Timo Werner, to be honest with you, because I think I know I know I should be saying Lukaku, right? I should be saying Lukaku, but Timo Werner, like you guys played pretty well when Tuchel came in January with Timo Werner because
Yeah.
of those system that he was playing, just be a decoy.
Mhm.
I don't how bad is injury? Are they gonna
No,
be
no, it's hamstring injury. So Lukaku twisted his ankle while Timo Werner is
okay?
an hamstring. So
Okay.
Botucci said it's a few days, it's not few weeks, they'll be fine.
Who you guys playing? Who you
They
guys
will
playing?
play Burnley, Norwich, and Newcastle.
Okay, so it's the perfect time for them to get injured then,
Yeah. Hmm.
because those games you're just gonna have to grind those games out because
Yeah.
Newcastle are trash, Norwich are garbage, and Burnley are garbage. So it's the perfect time for them to get injured. So
Yeah.
like I'm not wasting injury on them, but I'm saying
But
it's
I think
better.
it's even the
Like
perfect time for them to get rest.
yeah, getting injured now is better than getting injured when you have Juve or City or Liverpool on that same week. So
Hmm.
so those games, you're just gonna have to grind them. Chelsea have enough quality to beat Burnley. Definitely have way more better quality to beat Burnley. Who else? Norwich and Newcastle. So
Hmm.
I think you guys are gonna be fine because yeah, you guys definitely gonna be fine. Like there's no need to panic. It might be tough because
Hmm.
maybe it's a
This
good thing. Maybe
this
it's
is
a
my
good
issue.
thing.
Vilton, this is my issue with this comment here. Before the point for the match, Pulisic was ready. He went to play the international break and he came back and he was injured. He had an hamstring in the international break and he came back. Since then, he hasn't played for Chelsea.
Yeah, Pulisic is weird because he wasn't even fit to play for like I don't get it. That's so weird. Because I know you want to qualify for the World Cup, but what's the point of what's use do you have for USA if you are injured, if you're not fit fully? Like whatever, man.
he's made of breadsticks, man.
Yeah, he's very injury prone, isn't he? But he's a quality player, but he's
He
just
is a
so
quality.
injury prone.
That's my
He's
issue
very
with him.
injury
He's a
prone.
quality player. He is a quality player.
Yeah, man, life is just unfair. But
But why is
Chelsea's
he
gonna be
getting
all right.
injured? That's my issue. Why is he getting injured?
It's the same thing why Gareth Bale gets injured. It's the same why Neymar gets injured. Like some people play are just unlucky. That's why Messi and Ronaldo, I'm like, these guys are blessed, bro. Like, it's rare for them to get injured. Like it's so rare. So
Mhm.
some players just have it like that. Some players are very good at the game. Unfortunately, they get tarnished with injury. R9, like Kaka, like player just unlucky. But some
Mm-hmm.
player that are bricks, they never get injured. The bricks never get injured. But the very talented player always get injured.
So who are the breaks now? Who are the breaks?
For example, oh god, there's one that plays for Real Madrid, man. I'll let you guess, man. I'll let you
Relax,
guess,
relax, relax, relax,
oh
relax.
god, bro.
Vilton, I'll just say this before EJ comes in. Um, you were talking about easy. These are good matches to have injuries, right?
No, in a way, I'm saying it like it's better. Like let's
Yeah.
say you had Liverpool or City or United in that week.
Mm.
I'm not wishing injury on Chelsea. I'm just saying like I would rather have these guys be injured right now and then
Yeah,
so they
yeah.
don't have to be injured no more.
You're right. You're right. But I would just say about the teams they're playing. The only team I'm concerned about is Newcastle
Mm-hmm.
Newcastle.
because
They
yeah,
have sent their manager.
Oh
exactly.
yeah, they did. I
So
forgot about that. When you
so
have played them?
We play them in after Norwich. We play them
and
Oh,
and
oh,
I,
oh.
it's away, isn't it? It's away
it's a
from
way,
home.
yeah. Yeah, it's a way.
Chelsea's record at Newcastle's ground is not good.
It's not
It's
good.
not good. It's not good.
That's the only
So
match I'm worried about. That's the only match I'm worried about.
and with a new manager bounce,
Mhm.
we might have issues there, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. But Lukaku and Timo Werner may prepare before then, though. You never can tell.
Yeah, that's true.
Never can tell.
You know, Lukaku hasn't scored in 7 games.
Relax. We know.
We know.
Bro,
I'm
We
worried.
are aware.
I see Jorginho scoring 2 goals today, man. This guy
Yeah.
really wants the Ballon d'Or, man. He really wants it.
He
Man.
needs to get that Ballon d'Or. He needs to.
No, Messi's winning it.
He needs to. He needs to get that Ballon d'Or. So for me, that the injuries that I'm not worried about that much injury because I think with time, it's just all about understanding the players need to understand each other. But I think like what Victor said, it came at the right time. The injury came at the right time for the players, especially Lukaku. He's been playing so many matches. He needs the rest. He's been playing so much that I'm like, this guy needs the rest. So I'm not surprised when it was like, oh, I think it's that time for him to get a rest. Just get a rest out of the team entirely. Just out of the team entirely. Because I think he needed that rest for him to kind of himself together. And I'm not surprised when he get that rest. Like, oh, in as much as it may hurt, but I think we will survive because Romelu Lukaku will survive with it. We will survive. We'll be fine with Romelu Lukaku for me. EJ, give me your take. Timo Werner and Lukaku out.
Oh, Timo Werner and Lukaku.
They're out for some days. Timo Werner has an hamstring. Lukaku twisted his what's called twisted his ankle too.
Oh, that could be a blow because I don't know
Yeah.
where they're gonna.
Some days, it's some days. Teacher says some days.
Yeah, that could be a blow still, like because I don't know who you guys are gonna play as a striker now. Like,
I have had.
yeah, but it's not like his striker. You know what I mean?
I know.
He
We'll manage
is.
to-
According, yeah, according to Tuchel, he is. He's a striker.
I'm not sure about that.
So because we have Norwich, we have Burnley, and we have Newcastle, so I think we'll be fine. We can hedge it against.
Norwich, yeah, Havertz can work against Burnley. I'm not sure it can work
I
because of
think it will work because the way Burnley play, see, it's 4-4-2, ball on the hair, and that is where we needed Lukaku much because Lukaku can hold it on the ball then. But
yeah, that's what I'm saying because I think Havertz still lack the physicality to hold up the play. So it's easy to like get the ball off him sometimes, and sometimes he does so well. So against like you said, Norwich, playing Havertz, yeah, it's gonna work. But like against Burnley, Newcastle maybe can nick a win also. But like a Burnley, you never know what excuse me, you never know what to expect from them because sometimes they play so good. Like against Tottenham, I watched them against Tottenham. They were on the front foot in the first half, or the first 20 minutes, whatever you want to say, and just step off the gas and like the rest of the match. And they kind of turn up in the second half. They got a own goal from Eric Dyer, so I think that would be like a blow for you guys. If Timo Werner was fit, I can say it can be used like as a decor, like you guys did before Lukaku came in, playing Carrot and Messi Mount.
Yeah.
And you guys have Pulisic out.
He's out. I don't know, maybe till December or January. He's out till December.
Yeah.
We don't talk about Pulisic anymore, man.
He's out till December or January, so we don't know when he's going to be back.
It's still playing for Chelsea.
Whoa. What's that?
Sorry about that.
What's that?
No, yeah, but like I don't know who you guys are gonna play except if ZH, ZH, or maybe you guys will play ZH at the second number 10 alongside.
Holy smoke! Lord in heaven, help us.
What?
You just say ZH?
Yeah.
Abdullahi, don't come on.
Lord in heaven.
If we can't beat Norwich with ZH, then I don't know, man. Maybe
Now I don't think like he's talking about the fact you guys can win ZH. I think he's talking about ZH performance. I would imagine
about his performance.
Yeah, but I'm sure we can do something with him against Norwich. And
and I think like a 4-3-3 will even work. Like if you guys want to play with Havertz as the striker, just put on this guy on the left wing. Also, I think he would do a great job in that position. So against the Norwich, you guys shouldn't be worried. But like against the Burnley, you never know what to expect from them. And like
I know what to expect for Burnley. I know.
Timo Werner will be a break.
I know what to expect for Burnley because they will do it's 4-4-2.
No, sometimes they're like, no, I'm not talking about the style of play. Sometimes they play so good, sometimes they play so bad. That's what I'm talking about. It's not about like, the style of play or like how they play. Against like an Arsenal, they play so bad, and when you see them against another team, you'll be like, wow, they're in toe to toe with this team. I don't think it's this really Burnley. So like they turn on and off. So you never know what to expect from them.
Yeah.
Well, that's a huge blow for you guys. Two of your strikers out. That's really a huge blow. But if you guys can keep your defensive structure and just make a goal or two from like your number 10,
Yeah.
Mason Mount, which isn't in a good form. So I think everything is not looking good for you guys right now. Like especially your forward, like your attacking players, they ain't in form right now. So I think like it's not a good look, bro. Seeing Christensen score today, maybe
I don't know. Our defender has been the one scoring this season. Why?
yeah, like
Why?
so like they go from a set piece and everything will actually help you guys. There was one time like even in Madrid, like 2017 especially, our forward was like just breaking it all over the place. Even Ronaldo wasn't scoring. And you see Sergio Ramos, Carvajal, Marcelo, and I think you guys can do that with and she was scoring goals. I think they like good thing, especially seeing how you guys like all the forward to score goals. Which James also is like a good it can be an attacking player sometimes really good going forward. So maybe you guys can just do that, get a 2 goals from the set piece or like a corner.
Look, I'm not complaining, man.
Yeah,
Defenders scoring goals is
and, and
yeah.
in Newcastle you said you haven't scored there. Hey, one
You know the funny part about Newcastle, I will even talk. I want us to talk much about them. Just finish up about Chelsea because the scary thing about Newcastle is their money. We don't know the manager they're gonna get. That's where the issue is.
yeah, but the thing like I don't think you have to worry about them. They've been on like a pure form essentially. So like
Because they will it's at home. They will turn up. They are at home. They will turn up.
oh yeah, but like they just sacked the manager, and I don't even know what they're gonna like replace him with, or like who's like interim management. So I think you guys should be good in these 3 matches, but like I don't know who you guys are playing after those 3 matches. But against a Norwich, Burnley, everything at the right place.
And
Like
the Carabao Cup in between Southampton. So I think we should be fine though.
like Vinci said, the injury came like when you guys are in playing your crucial matches. If it was like at the beginning of the season where you guys have to play Arsenal, Liverpool, who do you guys top 10 you guys play?
So it will be tough.
Man City.
Man City, Juventus. Okay, you guys didn't win that. Never mind.
And we didn't beat Man City either. But those
so
are the ones.
the injury came like when like if you don't have a striker, it should be. I mean, I would expect Chelsea to win, but we never know what to expect from football. Like especially when you see today game Atalanta versus Manchester United, it's like a quality game. You expect Manchester United to win. They definitely got the win.
I expect them to lose, not to win. I expect them to lose.
I mean, the Atlanta have like 5 starters out. I don't think I was expect them to win. But to your question, though, I think you guys should be able to survive.
Fair enough.
And hopefully, like your midfielder can start scoring goal from the midfield. I think that's one thing.
Not happening. Forget about it. It's not going to happen.
Let's forget about it. Because Mason Mount today, it looked off the game today. It looked very off. I don't know.
That's what I said. Hopefully, because like
where's Blue Eyes? We need to have a conversation about Mason. He
needs to explain. Blue Eyes needs to explain to us.
he's a young.
He's been suspect.
He has
I don't
been.
know what's
Look,
going on with him.
when I was saying it, I was saying Mount should be on the bench. He was telling
He
me
should be on this man has been suspect. He's been playing.
Mount is
What's
not
going
playing
on with
well.
him?
He's not.
He
He's
was
not playing well.
a lot of matches, even the Euros. Like
So what's going on? Sometimes Tuchel bench him and he came out and he played. What's going on with Mason Mount? What's going on with him? His crossing is poor. His shot is poor.
He has to be ready for the next match. He has to be ready.
And that's why I'm worried. That's where I'm worried for like you guys because like when you see ZH also did the preseason, it was looking so good. And I was like, oh, it looks like this is ZH season. But like
when the season started, it looked
even in the Super Cup, I thought it was your best player, and I'm like, oh, it's gonna come out this year. But that hasn't worked out. So I think like if you guys can get your forward line to like start scoring goals, you guys should be good. But it is really concerning. Like goals from your defenders and like go from midfielders or your forward. That's kind of worrying. But I would still expect you guys to just get a draw, maybe one new draw.
We have to. Yeah.
Let's look at Juventus right now. Look at the start line. Their past 7 matches, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0. as long as you guys are strong defensively,
Mhm.
I think you should be able to like. I mean, I'm sure one person will score goal. Like even today, I was like, "Oh, Juventus, they ain't gonna win." As I turn off like my TV, I just saw on my phone 1-0 Juventus. I'm like, "What is this?" So like, yeah, maybe that's what you guys would have to do too. Like, just keep your defensive structure. I mean, not too defensive though, and like just try to get a goal or two. So I
We
think
cannot,
Our defense has been playing very well. They've been turning up. So it's
Abdullahi.
the yeah,
There's no excuse. Three
yeah.
points, three
3 points.
points, 3 points, 3 points, 3 points. We have to,
Yeah,
and
no
go.
excuse. Yeah, no excuse. It's
That's
true
it,
though.
man.
You have to step up. The players have to step up.
Because
Even
this league,
Kaya said the same thing today. He said the
yeah,
player getting injured. It doesn't feel happy in the group, but it's the time for them to step up as a team. They have to step up as a team, and I like that
so
mentality
yeah,
from him.
yeah. So far so good, but you need to keep going. You have to keep
Mhm.
going because
and the form Mendy is like I think he's one of the top goalkeepers in the world. But
Ooh.
Mendy, Edward Mendy. I'm not talking about the other Mendy. So I think yeah, you guys should be good defensive. Like just get a goal or two. But if you can get two, at least get one. So
Because today Messi was not even tested today. He was just chilling. He was drinking Gary today.
you,
He was
yeah,
just
I already know like that was an injury to Lukaku. When I saw Jorginho stepping up for the penalty, I'm like, you guys
I
have
was,
Lukaku,
yeah, that was
man.
interesting because if yeah,
Yeah, go ahead.
yeah, just to add what you were saying, if he didn't get injured, it would have been
Lukaku
interesting to
has taken
see.
it.
Yeah, because yes, Jorginho is the penalty taker, but I wanted Lukaku to take that penalty
Me too. Me too.
because he
It will help
needed,
his form also.
yeah,
Like he hasn't been scoring like that can give him confidence.
mm,
And it was the one that forced like the corner
The
kick,
penalty. Yeah.
and you guys were able to score from
Mhm.
like, a really good goal from both
But
defenders.
I think before the match, Tuchel said he had a conversation with Lukaku in terms of him playing today, and he said it's not about fatigue. That Lukaku wanted to score the goal, so it would take him around 53 or 57 minutes for him to get a rest. That the injury was just came in the way they didn't even expect. And he wanted to play with Lukaku like for the first half, 15 minutes, 57 minutes, take him out of the game and let him get a rest. And now he gets injured now. Like it's a complicated issue for him right now. And it's not that he's happy about the injury, that he's not blaming his selection, just like it's an unfortunate incident that he doesn't expect that it will happen.
Abdullahi, I have a question for you.
Okay.
So based on what you've seen so far
Mm-hmm.
from the team from Chelsea,
Yeah.
who would you get in January? Who would you get from the transfer window?
Is this in terms of what I'm seeing right now?
Yeah,
I will go for more of a winger, of an out on that winger. I won't go for a striker.
I would say a dribbler. You guys know
Yeah, that's what I say, out on that winger. An inside forward or a winger that is available. And I don't think I'm looking at the wingers right now. I don't see anyone available right now. It's tough to get a winger
that
available.
priority, but it won't give you the goals, but it will give
Yeah.
you
I will have gone for see, it's tough. I would tempt Crystal Palace to sell him with Zaha. Yes. See, people may not like Zaha. People may not like Zaha, but Zaha 1v1 with the defender. I would trust him because that guy reminds me of the
how
way
much
Balotelli. You know where Balotelli play that he will force the defender. That is
how
what
much are you how much are you willing to pay, Abdullahi?
depending on how much, because he's their best player. It depends on how much Crystal Palace want to give him. He's their best player. So it's gonna be difficult to get Zaha out of Palace. He's their best player.
I
If
wanted Zaha for a
he's
long
available,
time.
because if Zaha knows
Yeah.
Arteta is in UCL, he wants to play UCL, he will force the move himself. He will force the move.
It's not happening, man. He didn't force it before, so
He
he
forced,
can't force it now.
he forced it before under Lampard. He forced it under Lampard, but Chelsea were not. Chelsea was like they were not ready to pay the money Crystal Palace was demanding. That was what they pulled out.
Yeah, he got priced out, and that's what happens when you
Yeah.
sign a new big contract. You get priced out by the club, and you
Yeah.
can't leave.
I
And
don't
look,
think you can
look
leave
what happened.
him right now, especially they're just rebuilding. And Patrick Vieira will want to keep him. No.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
That's
So like, if you guys gonna get me, they're probably gonna go to a 50 or 60.
no,
And I wouldn't.
70 or 80.
I'm just saying,
Mm,
like, if you guys were lucky enough, you get him for a 60 or 50. But if the best player, like you said, and like this, just like they're just developing their team. They're not like a top 10 team already, or like a established team, like a what can I say?
Mhm.
Maybe everything, maybe like a West Ham, they already have a plan. They already know what to do.
Mhm.
So I think like if you guys want to get like a Zaha thing, a
And
fifth,
I'll get this guy too. I'll get this guy from Leeds United. Rafinha.
oh, yeah, it's quality.
Rafinha. I'll get Rafinha too.
Yeah,
Rafinha is good.
Zaha as well is too old, man. He's like
He's 27.
31.
He's 27.
No, he's not. He's not
He's
27.
27. Yeah, he's 27.
I'm,
Let me
I'm
see.
gonna check it. I'm gonna check it right now. There's no
How
way he's 27.
old
He's
is
old, man. He's old.
Zaha?
28,
Zaha.
28.
Fred.
It's
Oh wow.
He's
He's younger than I
28.
thought he was.
Not that old
Okay, so he's gonna be 29 in November.
in November. Mhm.
Is he? I don't know, man. I don't know.
like, yeah, if you look a long time, he's not the ideal replacement. But if it's just for short term, you guys want to win the Premier League right now, or like the back-to-back Champions League,
Mhm.
you will want to consider buying it. But long
But
term,
Palace will not sell. He's their best player in Palace. They will not sell.
Yeah, I think Zaha's chance is gone. His chance to go to top four club
yeah.
is over. I don't
Mhm.
think it's happening.
I mean, and I don't know if Newcastle will want to sell Saint Maximin. I don't think that's happening. Mhm.
No.
So, like, I think if there's one Newcastle player that's gonna stay after this takeover,
It's Maximin.
it's Saint Maximin. And maybe Callum Wilson because he's actually good too. So.
That's why I said I will take Rafinha of Leeds United. I will take him. I will take Rafinha of Leeds United. I will take him because I think if Rafinha comes in, I won't mind selling ZH maybe to Republic of Benin. I'm serious. It's
Like,
not a laughing matter. I won't mind selling him to Republic of Benin. You just get it to my club. His
I don't.
mentality, his mentality is sucks, man. It sucks. His mentality is sucks.
I mean, I don't know what happened to the guy.
His mentality is sucks. It's killing me with mentality. I won't lie to you. His mentality is very sucks. It sucks, man. His mentality sucks. So I wouldn't mind selling Ziyech and buying Rafinha. Or
And he's really direct. So like, I
and I
like.
could do this. I could do this. I could tempt Villarreal and get my Nigerian boy Chukwueze.
Why? To come and warm the bench.
It doesn't need to start. He will come from the bench and be playing. He will get a chance.
Why
See,
would
I will
he?
play
Why would he?
Chukwueze ahead of Ziyech, Eric. I'm
Abdullah.
serious right now.
Okay,
Samuel Chukwueze will
fair
play
enough.
ahead of Ziyech right now. Ziyech is
Fair
pissing
enough.
me off.
Fair. Okay, but
He's
he's
pissing
not.
me off.
He's not that kind of player. He's a
No,
striker.
Ziyech is not. Chukwueze is a winger. He's an inside forward.
Okay.
Yeah, Chukwueze is an inside forward. He's a direct left inside forward. He's an inside
But
forward.
but
Ziyech,
but
Ziyech's mentality is very sucks, man. It's very, very sucks. I don't like, man.
Ziyech plays on the right.
Chukwueze plays on the right too. He does.
Mm.
Yeah, he does play on the right too. So I will take it. I will take Chukwueze for me. I will take Chukwueze ahead of Ziyech because Ziyech for me, his mentality is sucks, man. It's very sucks. Mentality, man.
Abdullahi, I have another question for you because recently Chelsea have been playing with the back. We have been playing with the midfield 3-5-2.
Yeah.
So, do you still think we'll do a 3-5-2? Because obviously today we didn't do a 3-5-2. We just went back to 3-4-3.
Yeah, I think Tuchel wants to play back four, but it doesn't have the right player to play that back four.
Yeah, but in terms of the midfield, do you think we will go back to 3-5? Because we don't have Lukaku, we don't have Werner. So
I think we stick with the 3-4-3 for now because we can't play 3-5-2. We don't have a striker, so we can't play it. We can't do it right now until maybe Timo Werner and the other guys come back. But right now we can't play because we don't have that. We don't have the caliber and the label of the player at the moment to play the 3-5-2 for me. We don't have it.
Okay,
For me, we don't have it.
that's fair.
We don't have it. So we rather stick to 3-4-3 where players can move around. They can exchange possession from the Sakai.
Yes, the man is here.
They can exchange it.
He needs to explain to us what Mount was doing today. And he also needs to explain to us why Mount should be starting games. Because when I said Mount should be on the bench, he was disagreeing with me. So please explain to us.
Is this comment for me? Wow, that's a nice way to usher me in. Thank you very much, sir. Wow, amazing, man. Was that for me?
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
Okay, sure. Let me
Blue
see.
eyes. Don't
Yes.
don't back mount.
Let me hear. Let me land now. Let me
no,
land.
no, no, don't back
Let
it.
me land.
Whoa.
Let me land. Oh my goodness! Which kind of persecution is this before
Yeah,
judgment?
land.
Eh?
Before you do it's a lagoon now.
What
Land.
kind?
Land.
Oh, yeah.
Mount has been pissing me now. He has been pissing me off
Let
a
me
lot.
land now.
I expect him to do
I
well.
was saying this before. This is it comes down to Tuchel, but I'm not going to start talking about Tuchel yet. I've been saying this before. This game, Mount and Lukaku were not supposed to start. The reason I said this is sometimes when you bench players, it's not really because yes, they're not in form, but there's a kind of statement you make. It shows comfort level. It shows, there's boss moves. It's like chess.
Yeah.
It's like chess. Sometimes you just do something weird, and you just. I was hoping that was the game I thought Tuchel was going to play, so that he can introduce. He'll play more of.
No, before the match started, they said they want to play Lukaku for like 15 minutes or
No,
47 minutes.
no. But this is what I want to answer this guy's question. Yeah, exactly. But what happened is he still ended up playing Lukaku, and guess what? You played Lukaku with Werner.
And they both get injured.
Thank you. I mean, enough said. Eric Blue, enough said. It's like you were playing. Think about you're running with two left feet. Think about it. I don't know if that makes sense.
I understand what he's talking about.
I don't know if that makes. It's like you're running with two left feet because look at how it ended. Look at how it ended.
They asked him. They said it's not too much. It's not too much.
No. But it's not about the. Thank God, it's not a bad. They're not bad.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying is it?
It's a risk. It's a risk. Why did you take the
risk? Is it an indication? Is it trying to say something? Number two, Mason Mount, the same thing.
Why is he playing Mason Mount? It's not uniform. Why?
Hold on, Eric Blue. The same thing I said with Mason Mount. I said Mason Mount is supposed to be benched like we did when he came and started and benched him against Wolves. That was a statement move. You know what he came? He said, "Yo, Mason, it's my house, and I make the rules." That's what that. It's not because Mason Mount is anything. He just wanted to put him back where he belonged, and it worked. When Mason Mount came back, he started putting in work. I said it after the Champions League. Mason Mount hasn't been the same. So listen, but to even counter argue my argument, because of how bad Mason Mount is, a top coach like Thomas Tuchel will still start him. What does that say?
There's something he's doing that the other players are not doing.
Come on, man. It's common sense. If a guy is not, his form is that bad, I was shocked when I saw him in the starting lineup. First of all, I was shocked when I saw him in the squad.
I'm like, what is Messi starting? Why?
And then if you go to BBC, because I was checking the lineup in BBC. So when you go to BBC, the way they set it up, they had Mason Mount playing as a flat three in a flat three midfield.
No, yeah, so but no. BT Sports said it was a right wing on the right wing.
No, but BBC said he's playing in a flat three. So it was supposed to be like a 3-5.
3-5.
Oh, yeah, okay. with Werner. That's how BBC set it up. That was the graphical illustration on BBC. So I'm like, So now they're bringing Mason Mount back in, but in a flat three, and he benched Loftus-Cheek. I said, okay, there must be a master stroke here. But today, Mason Mount had what you call a very important 6/10 performance.
That's too much for me. I'll give it.
Yes. You know what? You're right, Abdullah. No, it's debatable. It's debatable. The reason I say 6/10.
You know why? Even if Mr.
let me land. The reason I say 6/10 is he sucked all around. There was nothing coming from him, but he was everywhere. I like that. That's what you call a captain's performance. I like that. Even though he sucked, he did not try to sulk and to go and hide. No, he was still creating that 3-to-beat-1 opportunity. He was still in every corner. That's why I give him that 6. But in terms of his performance, he's been terrible, and I don't know what's going on. I feel he's added weight. He looks sloppy.
He looked heavy. He looked very heavy.
No, he looks sloppy, man. Like those turns, I don't see them anymore. I've been saying this. Listen, if I
What is
if
going on? Is it
I be
after-
Mason Mount fan, Eric,
Wait, is it
if I be
after the
Mason Mount
Euro?
fan,
This have been happening after the Euro, though. What's going on with him?
no, not after the Euro, after Champions League, he had a bad Euros, man. After Champions League, the only thing is, you know what? One thing I like about Mason Mount, even though he's been sucking, when it comes down to closing the deal moments, and he's called upon, he will close it. Like there's been some big penalties where he's been called upon, where he was cold, and they brought him in from the cold. He came in, he scored, he delivered.
Yeah.
But in terms of his team performance, Eric, trust me, you're preaching to the choir. When it comes to Mason Mount, you're preaching to the choir. There's no how. However, because of how bad he is, guess what? He still starts above your man.
Yeah. He said something
Who
about
are those people?
Eh?
I don't have
Oh
any-
boy,
who
to
are-
whom that statement is called to whom it may concern.
I know.
Look, I don't have. It's not me.
That's
please, I
that's
don't have-
embodiment. Embodiment.
I don't
That's
have
what I'm
any
saying.
man.
To whom?
The
To
Even-
yeah,
only-
Even
Look,
he's still
like,
starting, man.
despite Mason Mount being bad, I expect more from his crossing. I expect more from him. His crossing.
Oh man, his free kicks were, man. I wanted to throw this is the way I was cussing with these free kicks. I'm like, don't go there, don't touch it, don't touch it. I was just talking to my team, don't touch that free kick, don't touch this free kick. This guy is heavy. So what I'm thinking is the best anecdote, if that's a word. I don't even know if that's a word
Antidote.
or whatever it is.
It is, but it means something else. But yeah,
Oh, no, but like
antidote is what you're looking for.
Yeah, that's it. Antidote. Thank you very much. The best, that word you called it, is for him, is for Thomas Tuchel to bench Mason Mount for at least 3 games, including a Champions League game.
Hold on, hang on. We have 2 injuries. We have 2 big injuries.
No, but
Mount-
you have to make a statement, man.
Mount has
Because
to start.
Hakim,
Okay, so
no.
Hakim Ziyech.
Hold on. Okay, you see, you're arguing, which means Mason Mount is still important, but you're calling him out today. You see yourself?
No, but
No,
we have injuries. We have injuries.
It's been heavy. It's
What
been
do you want me
looking
to say?
heavy recently. So it's looking very suspect.
No, I'm saying whether we have injuries, we're short-handed. You still have to make a statement because you want to see Mason Mount up his right now. The way I'm looking at Mason Mount right now, yes, last year he was player of the year, and he's still my boy. You understand? But right now, I'm looking at him operating at maybe 30%. For him to get to 60, 70, 80 this season, he needs to score big goals. And he needs to improve on his free kicks.
Not in his corner kick. See, do you see his corner
No,
kick?
free kicks. You know why? You know why I say free kicks? The team trusts him. Anytime
Yes.
he comes to the ball, everybody come on road. I
They're
like
looking
that.
for him. Yeah,
I like that.
But his
And he's
corner
only
kick-
23.
His corner kick has been suspect.
No,
Yeah.
but forget about corner kicks because he's not going to be taking the corner kicks all the time. And when he does, out of 10 times, 4 will be bad. But when he connects with his corner kicks, he's cooking, man. But right now, Mason Mount is in a rut. He's in a rut. I've been saying it. I said to Thomas Tuchel, I've been proclaiming out to him, is pull Mason Mount's head out of the weeds. Let him take a break. Like 2 big games.
No,
Take him off 2 big games.
Otherwise, this is the state of the squad. It's
I
not
know.
possible.
I know.
It's not possible. That's the problem in this squad right now. The level
Sam, let
is
this
so
boy
low.
rest now. Can he please get
No,
a
but like,
vacation? She
the
take a
level
break.
is so low right now. You have people like Ziyech that he cannot. As bad as Mason Mount is playing, he still performs better than Ziyech.
That's
Saul is in the desert. Loftus Cheek. Let's be real. We all know that Loftus Cheek. If you want to challenge, I don't think Loftus Cheek should be playing week in week out. So Hudson Odoi, all these players, I
Yeah,
just
but
feel they're not at
Sam,
that
really
level.
quick. Sorry, I'm not interrupting, but really quick. Don't you think Loftus Cheek is being saved for a game? Like he's going to be an
No, but
important.
he's been
piece
saved
for
for
next-
Norwich.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Isn't that a big move? Still,
at the end, you know what? I don't want to. I had my say on Loftus Cheek. He's proving me wrong slowly, and I don't have anything against that. But
Yeah.
I personally don't think he's he's the one that will keep that position. I just feel other people are underperforming. So yeah, it's left to see though. But I just feel Mason Mount cannot be benched right now
No, no, no.
because
Sam,
as
Wow.
bad as he's
Sam,
playing,
I
as bad
think,
as
but
he's
if we
playing, it's
Sam,
still it's not as horrible as
how
I've
Sam,
does he
seen
turn it
like
around,
Ziyech.
Sam? How does he turn it around, man? Like the
Keeps
guy is
on
in a
playing.
rut.
He keeps on playing.
Man, there's nothing work. Nothing is working. His
it's
work
not
rate is
working, Sam. Do you watch
nothing is
Mr. Mount today?
working,
It's
man.
been poor.
No,
It's not even
no. My
poor.
question to you guys is who is working in this team?
Nobody. Oh.
No
You know
one.
who is working? You know who I'm really impressed with, but people are going to laugh at me. Is one guy they call Jorginho Frelo. I'm really but I want Thomas Tuchel to bench him against Norwich and start Love to Cheek. Now he has to start playing some big chess moves. Now we want to see him coaching. This is
Exactly.
coaching 101. Now what it's not about winning and everybody jumping and shouting. Now we want to see you manage emotions. This is when it counts. Like bench, make some big moves, man. What's going on? How can you be playing Mason Mount like this when he's in the run? If your approach is that you want to play him into form, like Sam is saying, then okay, fine. I'm cool with that. I'm a fan. It doesn't matter to me. But people like Abdullahi who are telling the truth that Mason Mount is playing with two left feet right now, man.
But Blue Eyes, the thing is that I keep on saying this that the squad as a whole,
Hmm.
who do you replace Mason Mount with?
No, 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 no. Sam, I'm
No,
not saying
Abdullah, who
you.
would you replace him with?
I can't even
Right
replace
now,
anybody at the
right
moment
Yeah.
now,
because no one is at this moment. Mason Mount is better than the caliber of player we have at the moment. He is better.
can
He's
you
the best.
imagine? The only person you can replace him with right now is Kai Havertz.
Yeah, yeah, but
Even I won't even agree with that because I feel Havertz is a striker.
Havertz is a striker. It's not even a.
And he
It's not
showed
even.
it
No,
today again. Havertz should
yeah.
not
Good.
be really playing deep. I
And you know
want
the
to
funny
see
part.
Havertz one on
You know
one
the
on
funny
ball.
part. I
That's
love
the
what Blue.
position I want
I
to
love
see
what
him
Blue
in.
Eyes said.
Not
What Blue,
not in the midfield or
Blue Eyes, I
creating
love what you
chances
said
and all that.
about Messi Mount. But my
What
issue
did
with
I
that
say?
is my
What did
issue
I
with
say?
that with my issue with that is Messi Mount is poor now. I get that, but Tuchel need to understand something. There's something called loyalty in football. You need to take it out of the window.
No, this is not about loyalty,
No, no,
Abdullahi. This is
I was
no, Abdullahi. What?
wait, I
Okay,
was
but if you can answer this question, then you can tell me if it's loyalty. Who will you play ahead of Mason Mount right now?
no one.
Exactly. So how do you call that loyalty?
The reason I say loyalty is because
Uh-huh.
Abdullah, there's no
wait,
choice here.
There's no choice.
wait. I know there's no choice, but
Uh-huh.
we have seen that since it came back from the hero, from everything, Tuchel has been playing from the bench, starting from the bench. But yeah, Tuchel has also been taking some risk in which I don't agree with. But I don't want to blame him because he is the manager and he did something right. So I'll be low in terms of the decision making. But today, I did not expect Mason Mount to start this match because it's not been the Mason Mount we've known of last season. It's not been the Mason Mount.
Yeah.
I expect him to come from the bench and play from the bench, cause opposition problem. But
Exactly.
even if you come from the bench too, in terms of pressing, you need Mason Mount for that pressing. So
All I'm saying is
like,
Mason Mount is a big player for Chelsea, man. Let's
yeah,
just face the
he
fact.
he is a big player. I'm
He's
not.
a big player,
I
man.
want to say
Like
this.
we can't even deny this.
I'm
Like
not
this is,
denying it.
you know what's happening right now is an example of what you call a big player. This what we're watching right now in black and white. This film that we're watching right now with Mason Mount having to start again, despite him being in the rut, is signs of a big
Plus, I
player.
think is mix is a sign that he's an important and he's a
Important.
player that is level when he's playing well. He takes
Yeah,
it to the max,
Yeah.
but it
I
also
see.
shows that there are a lot of players underperforming. That's just how I look at it. I
So
think it's
you're
both
saying,
ways.
wow. So you're saying in
I,
the land of the blind, the one-eyed monster is king. Ah,
no, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't go that far. I get what you're
okay.
saying, but I wouldn't go that far. But I'm just saying people like Ziyech are not giving him a run for his money. They're not challenging him the way they should.
Yes. See, God.
Especially
See.
because Blue Eyes look, Ziyech is in his prime right now.
Hmm.
Like Mason Mount is just, let's be real, this
That
boy is learning the trade.
he is. Thank you, my
He's
brother.
he's learning the trade. So, and that's why I said I won't go to that far as one eye man
Mm.
in the line of, like, he's learning his trade. He's still young. He's gonna make mistakes. But the fact that people who are at their prime, who have been playing football for almost 10 years, cannot challenge him just shows the quality in the
Yeah,
squad.
I see.
That's
Sam,
the
I
problem.
completely understand. I agree with 100%.
So
I did
then,
not say I
then people should leave Mason Mount alone then, if
But,
that's
but,
the
but
case.
Blue Eyes, you were saying something before you came in, and I
Yes.
said it.
Yeah.
When Eric was like, "Who do I want in January?" and I said, "I want an out-and-out winger. I don't want a striker. I want that, and I want a dribbler in a way." And he said it.
We
Who
talked.
do I? Who is
Uh-huh.
the person I'm gonna say? And I said it. I'm saying Ziyech if it to Republic of Benin. Why are you laughing? Let me laugh.
No,
Yeah, that's
Ziyech has really been.
Let me
It was
laugh.
my signing. I was
I'm
so excited
selling
for
Akim
Ziyech.
Ziyech to Republic of Benin or Zambia. Just go there, please. Don't
yo.
even show up.
Bring Ziyech in that number 8. That's number 6 position, 6-8 position, deeper, and you will see that guy in action.
No, but I don't truly like. I get that he's good there, but one thing Ziyech does that I would prefer him to do when if he's further forward is he makes a lot of risky passes, which I feel only a player playing in that number 10
Can
can
do.
Can do.
afford to make.
Yeah.
If he's playing that deep, I think it could be bad because if you play against a quality team, they'll counter against you.
So let me
No,
ask.
but
Blue Eyes,
Tuchel
but the
said
reason
it.
I say that though is when sometimes you see like when Tuchel played Loftus Cheek in that number 6 role against Brentford, that was the master stroke. That was the reason why we beat them. Was because he played Loft, and what that did is that it added more risk to Loftus Cheek responsibility. He didn't really have to go forward anymore. He knew that if he goes forward, you're going to
Is it-
get beat.
is a
It's a
problem.
goal. It's a problem. Exactly. So that's why I'm trying to. I don't know if you understand what I mean.
I do.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
no, it's just coaching.
So let me
101.
ask Blue Eyes and
Uh-huh.
Sam on this.
Yeah,
I will give you 2 players. If you have to go to 2 players in January,
yeah.
Rafinha of Leeds United or Wilfred of Crystal Palace.
I told you already. I want some maximum, man. Why are you
No.
disturbing me?
There was, at this moment, there will not say Maximo. Maximo
I wouldn't
there's a
mind
new
that
owner.
Traore though.
See, Maxima is a
Who?
new. Is it?
Traore.
What are the options again?
I said Rafinha of Leeds United and Wilfred Zaha of Crystal Palace.
Yeah, I like Wilfred Zaha, man. But it depends on for me for Wilfred Zaha. I want to see the terms of the deal, man. I don't want no long-term thing.
Zaha is 28. Will be 29 this
Yeah,
November.
Zaha should come like so loan with
exactly,
option
or
to
like
buy.
on a 1-year deal or
They won't
something.
sell him. You know why? Because it's Crystal Palace best player. That will not happen.
Abdullah is
No.
Adama Traore. That would make sense though. I wouldn't mind that.
But I will prefer Rafinha.
No.
Though. I will prefer Rafinha.
I even say maximum.
Go
Yeah,
and get me Cucurella from Brighton, please, please.
Yeah, but I think you guys are not watching Rafinha of Leeds United. That guy is a baller too. He's a good player.
You guys are not watching.
Rafinha is another ZH. I feel in a
Relax.
top
No,
team.
stop.
So
Rafinha
Abdullah,
is a good
Abdullah,
player.
let me tell you, I'm not saying he's not bad. He's not a good player, but if ZH is in Leeds, I think he'll do what Rafinha is doing. There's no, when you play for a top team that is expected to have a 8 out of 10 performance week in, people don't know how hard it is to actually sustain a high level performance. That's why when Mason Mount does it and people just brush it over and like, oh no, it's very hard to be consistent in football. And I personally don't think Rafinha, you can get quality like consistency from him. I feel some games he will be great, sometimes he might be non-existent.
You
So
don't think a system can change him?
100% it can. It's 50. No, every transfer is a risk at the end.
That's
Like
true.
when Liverpool bought Salah, they never knew he would be doing what he's
It is
doing
good,
right
yeah.
now.
And we bought Torres.
When we bought Fernando Torres, I mean Diego Costa, it was 50-50.
That's
At the
true.
end, some transfers go very well. Look at Aspilicueta, almost 10 years now. The bargain
We bought him for
for
7
that
million.
price.
7.
Like transfers are just like that. You never really know. So
Yeah.
that's why I think it's the same way Adama Traore. He could come to Chelsea and just take his game to the next level. You never know. Same Maximo too. It could be the same thing. But personally, I just feel Rafinha. I don't think week in week out. If I wanted a Leeds player, I wouldn't mind their midfielder. I like that guy,
Kevin Phillips.
Calvin Phillips. I think he's a good player.
Yeah,
He's
he's good,
just
bro. He's good.
That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad. That's not bad.
Yeah, I like
I
him.
agree too. I agree. So,
Wait,
you guys,
Yeah, Abdullah, can I ask Blue Eyes one question? Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Why do you want Cucurella? That's for my question.
Yeah,
Why do you want Cucurella?
That's a good
brother,
question.
I watch ball. Oh. I watch ball.
I'm
Oh.
saying why? Why would you want to? The guy's a defender. It just play as a midfield sometimes.
No, the boy is very intelligent, man. You know what? You know, for me, the way I look at players sometimes, I don't know. Maybe it's I don't know. A lot of people probably do the same thing. Is how you become invent how you invent new things in the heat of the moment. And what I mean by that is sometimes what Cucurella does is if it doesn't work for him in the midfield, he will just take it to the wing. And when he takes it to the wing, the team follows him because the guy commands. You can tell he commands some kind of respect in the group now. And the guy can cross, and he's always hitting you on that left wing, man. Pa, pa, pa,
Yeah,
pa.
he's left-footed. That's
Oh
more.
my goodness, man! I would like to see him in Chelsea, man. That guy.
It's not a guy to take a player one-on-one. If you guys are looking
No,
for
I like. You know why I like him? He instead of dribbling you one on one, he will pass, then run into space and beat you. Collect the ball and beat you.
like some inverted winger or like a
Yeah,
left
man.
back, all of that.
But Blaise, if you watch Chelsea games in the last 3-4 games,
Yeah.
this team is missing Pulisic kind of dribbling. Like I can't remember the last time I saw a player actually beats like one, even one on one, just pass
Yeah,
like
but all these things.
being so
No, you're right.
direct. It's a little bit, especially in that front three.
It's
The
the edge
fact
could
that
be
none of them can really
Yeah,
do
my
that.
When
problem
you
with
mention, when you mention, but they even mention CH, man. Like, stop
no,
that.
could be that guy, but he hasn't been that guy.
my problem with Pulisic now is if he comes back and he starts to dribble again, he's going to attract a lot of contact. So
Is he ready for the
so
contact? Is he
so
ready?
so again, this is where he has to reinvent. I think somebody who did this was Eden Hazard. Like you, sometimes you have to reinvent your game. Even Messi, if you look at Messi, I'm not trying to compare him to Messi, but
But he invented the beginning.
yeah, you have to reinvent your game. So now with Pulisic, just so that you don't instead of running 90 out of 10, 100 times, you run 40, but those 40 you
See
run are
what
going to
he
be the
did
most
in the
important.
FA Cup. If you look at what he did in the FA Cup, this guy
Yeah,
ran to the tore his hamstring. I think sometimes,
exactly. Thank you.
and he still took the shot after he tore his hamstring. That should show you the boy's desire in a way, but sometimes you need to just you
Sam,
need to really you need to
Sam is
no,
wicked.
but watch that game. It's the fact. It's a
Sam
fact.
is wicked.
He
Sam,
Sam
took
is
you're
the
wicked.
shot
asking me,
after he tore his hamstring. And I respect that as a footballer. Like, you know, the player is trying their
I say
best,
if that
but
boy enter net, if that boy enter net, Arsenal should be banned from playing football.
in a way, we are the one that still kept Ateta with the job. So I
Yeah,
don't think that
imagine.
final was that bad.
Imagine.
Yeah, that Ateta bit.
Well, I don't think it's you guys. I just think they were gonna stick with him anyways.
He just needs to reinvent his game. Add, like I always say to young players coming into the EPL, if you want to succeed in the EPL, you have to be a pass first player. If you want to, like, for longevity, if you look at most of these players like that, are very, very like long term in playing, they are mostly pass first players. They dribble when necessary, not all the time.
All the time. Yeah, that's true.
But some people have it in their DNA. You're not gonna tell Hazard to walk around and not dribble. You can't.
Let,
So
let me ask a question to Sam. Sam, Ole Gunnar Bombshell and Siuuuu.
don't mind Atalanta, that useless team, nonsense idiot team.
What
You know
could they
the
have
thing.
done? They have like they were playing midfielder as a defender. What could they have
No, you know the thing with
Atalanta,
this
man,
whole
just brew
Oli.
nowadays for us,
Let's
man.
be
Hey,
real. Let's be
okay,
real.
guys,
No,
tell me what
Blue Eyes, I think you are taking this too hard because in a way, this is Oli's
Atalanta just ruined the
United
whole day
career.
for us now.
It's a roller coaster
It's a good
up
day.
and down.
yeah,
It's a
How's
good
it a
day.
It's a
good day?
good day personally for me
Why?
because at the end, Oli staying in this job.
Exactly.
Do you really want them
Exactly.
to sack him and get a top manager?
Look,
Let's
it's
be
good,
real.
man. It's a good day.
No,
It's
Blue
a
Eyes,
good day.
this is their whole season with all this. It's a
Oh
roller
man, you
coaster.
guys,
Up,
listen,
down,
I
up,
don't have
down.
energy to laugh here. Please
No,
leave me alone.
Blue Eyes, see, they'll reach semi-final, they'll
Guys
lose
are
it.
crazy,
Then they'll
man.
reach final, they'll
And
lose
then
with
lose again.
penalty. Like
Oh,
it's always up and
don't
down.
waste. No, but I just wanted them to be put to the sword in the first round, man.
They lost to Leicester though. I think that was enough for me for this week.
I
think
know,
they
but how
deserve
can
the
you be
win
2-0 up?
after
And I was
that
just bigging up
lose
Zapata.
to Leicester.
Yesterday, I was just bigging up Zapata, man.
Anyway,
it
thanks to DJ.
it
DJ
is-
really saved them today, though. DJ
Huh?
saved them.
He didn't start.
He didn't start, man.
start.
But he
I
had
don't
a
know.
chance.
I don't
He had
know.
a chance. He had a chance that he should have scored.
Yeah, I don't know why he
Yeah.
didn't start either, man.
Yeah, like
Oh,
top for my
sorry.
DL
Yeah,
was
man.
top for mine. So like, that was a great save in my opinion.
Is Sam here?
Yeah,
Just say it. Say it. I know
No,
what
no,
you
no. I
want to
didn't.
say.
No.
Or should I say it?
No, no,
Oh,
no.
Should
I
Cho,
I
just want.
say it?
No, no, no. I
No,
just
no,
want
no.
you
Let me
to.
say it.
no,
Let me
Cho,
say
it's
it.
all
Let me
right.
say
No,
it.
no, Sam. I just want to hear your thoughts on the game. I just want to hear your thoughts on the game for
You know
90
what?
minutes. Just hear the thoughts. That's what I want
Yeah,
to
Beg you.
yeah.
I
I
hear.
beg,
was, one thing I've
I beg
noticed.
you.
There's this link up that I think we need to see more, which is
Which
Kai Havertz and Cho.
Hey, man. Oh,
That Kai Havertz
God.
and Cho link up, I personally want to see more of it because
Mm.
whenever they've played together, most of the time they actually he gives him an assist or Havertz gives Cho an assist.
I
So
remember against
in
Man
that
City
sense,
when we lost against Lampard. That's true, though. That's very true.
it's no. I can give you like 3-4 games. The West Brom
he
game,
had a
Kai
decent
Havertz to
game
Cho,
today.
he scores.
Yes, that's true. The Man City Chelsea against Lampard.
The
Lampard
Champions
era.
League against this Russian team,
Mhm.
Havertz to Cho scores. The Man City game you brought up, this
Mhm.
game too. So
Krasnodar,
I
yeah.
That's not that too. That's
yeah,
not
Yeah,
that.
so
that's what you're talking about. Yeah.
I do think there is a link up there. I think now even Tuchel said it that these boys need to step up since Werner and
Lukaku are
Lukaku.
out.
I think this next two games,
Hmm.
I think personally is a make or break for Cho. NK.
Yeah,
He
it is.
needs to run his ass out. Like he needs to
He needs,
really
yeah, he needs to give Tuchel an headache. Make him make a decision.
Yeah, but do you think he's
he
gonna
needs to
start?
forget his injury. No, I
You
think he
think
will start him.
He will start.
on Saturday?
Yeah, he will start.
Okay,
He has no choice. He has
what
no
would be your
choice.
front three? I don't think he has a choice actually.
He
What
has,
would
he
be your
has no
front
choice. He
three?
will start it.
No
Mount
Lukaku, no
or
Werner.
What you want to start? You want
I,
him to start Ziyech?
I want Mount. I don't want to see Mount on the squad on Saturday. I don't even want to see Mount like.
Why?
No. For me, for me, I just
No,
think
but
he needs.
why?
No, he needs a break. He needs his head out of the weeds, man. The guy's been
Oh,
garbage, man. Garbage.
Oh my goodness.
Garbage.
Oh my
I
gosh. This
actually
guy's
feel
blue
you're
eyes,
being
man.
harsh on Blue Eyes. I think you're being harsh on Mount. I wouldn't
No, no,
say
no, no, no. I'm not
garbage.
being
It's just
harsh.
that
No. The
he
reason
plays at such a high level that I do think
exactly. That's
now
what I was gonna say.
it's
That's what I was
looking like
gonna say.
garbage. It's the standard he sets in a
Thank
way.
you. That's what
So
I was gonna say, man. Because I was expecting Sam, you nailed it. I was just expecting like the next level, and the next level is not a lot, too. It's just even if he and even if the next level means he gets slower, but if his production numbers increased, that's even
so
better.
but what would be your front three then if Mount isn't playing?
If Mount isn't playing,
He was Ziyech. He was
Yeah,
Ziyech.
I'll play Havertz, Cho,
Blue
and
eyes never learns, man.
and
Blue eyes never
Barkley
learns.
and Barkley.
Barkley.
Yeah, yeah, man.
He just said back.
Yeah,
Wow.
man.
Black
Yeah,
are skill. Yeah, just
Yeah,
skill.
man.
He just said
Hey,
back.
Blue eyes. What scotch
Yeah,
you having, man? I need that scotch, man. Send over that scotch, man.
No, this one is
Seriously,
only a
Barkley.
3-year old. This one is a young.
He
This
said-
one is a
he
young.
said-
Is a young bottle. It's a young bottle. Once in a while, when you hold that 20-year-old,
Black,
That's why
you have killed
Barkley.
me.
Barkley. Wow.
Yes,
I actually
yes.
thought Barkley would get a game today though.
Me too. I thought he would
I'm
get minutes.
surprised.
Yeah, we even have Loftus. I don't even mind playing Loftus as one of the twos behind
No,
the
I
striker.
don't know about that, man. Me, I'm comfortable seeing him in that 6, man. I'm really comfortable seeing him in
Especially
that 6.
against Norwich. I think that would fit him more.
Oh,
Against
we
a
play-
team
we
that
have
he
does
Norwich
looks
on
not-
the
good, man.
weekend?
He looks good. He looks
Yes.
good in
1
that
minute,
6.
Sam. Let me check if Norwich have won a game yet. 1 minute. Give me.
They have not won any game at all.
They better not win against Chelsea. That will piss me off. That will piss me off if
No,
we
like
dare
I
give
always
these people
said,
their
guys,
first win.
this guy has
Nah.
to reduce his running. What's his name? Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Just manage his running and just do more passing. Again, same thing applies to Ruben Loftus-Cheek in that 6th position because he's gonna end up being the beast. He's gonna be like a Balak for us if it works. If it
I
works,
personally want to see this Kai Havertz as a striker.
I'm
I
sure.
think we slept on it a lot. Like
Abi,
Havertz as a striker, I don't think it's that bad. Like
No, it's not.
It's not
the
depending
guy
on the game
in
is
front
nice.
or front of goal. I think he's after Lukaku. I don't see anyone who is more.
yeah, but
clinical
how's
than
that? You
him.
see the
You don't
thing?
think Mount?
No,
After what?
100% not.
Ask that
Oh, don't
question
say
again.
100%.
Ask that
Clinical.
question again. What's the
Clinical.
question?
I say who is more clinical than Havertz in the team, in front of goal?
in front of goal. Yeah.
Lukaku for me.
No. Alonso
I
is
said
the
after Lukaku,
Alonso
of
is the
course.
most clinical in the team for me.
Oh my goodness!
But Alonso is not a striker. I'm just saying anybody who has a chance. And if I were to give anybody in play chance in the
Kovacic?
box, no, I'm gonna give it to Alonso, man. For me, but in regards to what you're saying, yeah, right now has to be Havertz, not even Mount would
But
sky.
but guys, the goal has not scored. That it's difficult to score from that angle. Very difficult.
Hazard always Havertz always
Griezmann
scores
missed that
those kind of
against
goals.
Liverpool. Griezmann missed that chance also. The same chances Kai Havertz scored today. Griezmann missed it against Alisson Becker.
Havertz in front of goal. I've always said is that
He missed it.
the way he plays football, I
Mhm.
think it suits a striker in a way, in the sense that he's very calm, and that's one thing that Chelsea don't actually have in that
But
front.
guys,
Very
can
very
I
good
can I say
point.
this?
Very
Players
good point. Very
Can I
good
say this
point.
Most
thing,
of the
guys?
players are rushing. Even Tuchel said it so many times that he feels there's this tension the
Yeah.
moment they get into that.
Yeah, just
Like,
calm
Yeah.
down. Calm
No,
down.
he's
they're not
if you
calm,
want
and
to
you can see
okay,
it in
are you trying to say the
Havertz.
most ice cold? Yes, it's Kai Havertz. When you talk about ice cold in the 18-yard box, yes, okay.
What about Kovacic?
Don't you see how we played today? Actually, without
Can
him, but I know
everybody
it's
be just
Mal
quiet?
moments of silence.
Yo, Sam, I was really impressed with Jorginho. I know I am a fanboy,
No,
but
he was
yo,
good defensively. I have to say it's not
oh
even
man.
What of
defensively.
Ugolo Kante today? Kante was everywhere.
Defensively, even Kante
Kante was
was very good.
Defensively, I have to say,
Yeah.
Jorginho. I don't know what he did to his game defensively. So
Wow.
I wouldn't say it's him. I'll say it's Tuchel. Maybe I think
Probably.
Tuchel
System,
has
system,
yeah
system, system,
the
system.
system. But it's even the
Not
way he's
entirely,
more
yeah. Not entirely,
aggressive.
yeah. Not entirely, yeah.
The way he uses his body,
He's
the way
improved.
he
He's improved.
I'm
tackles.
telling you, man, the guy, yeah,
It's improved a lot.
huge. I
Extremely.
will still bench him though
Like,
this weekend. I'll still bench him.
Who is that?
Jorginho.
You would do what?
I'll bench him on Saturday. For
For
me,
what
just
reason?
guys, can you show
just
us your team? Because this your team.
no,
I think some
Yeah.
academy
no,
players
no,
will be
What,
no, no,
people
no,
that
no,
record
no.
video
way
football from
The
Blue?
reason I'll bench Jorginho is again, it's about statement. It's almost politics. You want to put you want him to like you want him to second guess himself, so that come
This guy is
when is it?
crazy,
When's the
man.
next game? When's the next game?
Norwich. After
No,
Norwich,
no. After Norwich, what's the next game after Norwich? There's a big. I think it's Villa.
Papa John's
Oh,
called
Papa.
Southampton.
Oh,
Oh,
no,
you want to know the actual Premier League game?
That's
Yeah.
a Premier League against Burnley. Hey, sorry, Newcastle.
Yeah, all those. Yeah, you just keep him till then.
No,
Then you
but
bring
Blue
him
Eyes,
in.
who is in your midfield then?
Yeah.
No, then you play. You have to. Kovacic has to step up. Saul
Oh,
have
can
to.
you?
No.
want me to
Loftus
play-
Cheek, no. Loftus Cheek, no. Obviously, Loftus Cheek now can play Jorginho's position. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, this guy.
My only problem with Loftus Cheek, is that he first of all he faded in the second half. So Tuchel has to find a way to manage him better. Two, Loftus Cheek's conversion rate. And people will say, if I say conversion rate now, people say I'm being too critical, but his conversion rate for the few games he has played are few or far between.
What do you mean conversion?
Any.
What? Explain conversion rate. Explain that. Explain
Trying to put it passing balls that will lead to success. Putting balls in even if it's not
chance creation.
Yeah, chance create like the ball. You put the ball where a goal could emanate from.
Okay, but here's my thing. Is it
all I'm trying to say is learn to pass from deep.
Yeah, but that's hard to do. That's
no, it's not hard. He has it in him. That's what I'm trying to say, man. He has that in his locker. No. NK, you're missing the point. No, I'm not saying it's hard. Of course it's hard, but this guy has it in his locker, and he also has the size, and he can. So? He can. No, you know why? He can body you out of the way and find his pass, and then once in a while he will use his pace. So he's not really. If he does that, then he's managed. You see how at least he's managing his pace and his weight at the same time. Because right now, what he's doing is he's doing 100 meters senior boys, man. He's just running.
Oh my!
No, which is great. We love it. No, it's great. It's great,
guys. I don't know if you guys notice it. Jorginho's penalty. The way to penalty, it's changing. It changed a little
Oh
bit.
my! Oh,
Jorginho is ice cold now. Jorginho is
Don't get me
ice
started.
cold.
Don't start Blue Ice and Jorginho's penalties, please. I don't want that right now, man.
Just ice cold, man. I was even going to talk to Sam about
I thought you wanted to do. Guys, you know the funny.
but
I thought you wanted to do
Lukaku
up
got
and skip,
injured,
up
so I'll
and
leave
up.
that debate for another day.
No, I thought you wanted to do up and skip, like do that stuff. And I was like, yeah, Mr. Man.
No, he did it. He did it.
He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He didn't do it. He did not. No.
The difference with this one, he did hop, skip, and a crash. He just
he crashed. He crashed
Thank
it.
you.
He crashed it. Yeah.
He crashed it. So when he was skipping, he just took the thing with it, man. He did it. That's why the goalkeeper still moved.
Hops.
But-
He normally hop, skips, and then
jumps.
and then it jumps and accelerates. He also
Exactly.
smashed the ball. He just calmly.
Exactly.
But that second penalty, yeah, he smashed that, man. He meant that.
He did mean it. He did.
He meant that.
He's
But at the
training.
same time, Blue Ice. At the same time, I'm lying as well. Lukaku, what's it called? 7 games without a goal. And
I'm
you're
not
telling me
worried.
you wouldn't give. You wouldn't. I'm not worried. But would you not give him a pen? Just
I
to
would,
boost up. A bit?
if not for that he's injured, he would have taken the penalty.
Exactly. That's
Would
why
have
I'm
taken
not. That's why I'm not making it a debate. If
Yeah.
not, I would have said.
Lukaku
If
needs
no.
a goal. I don't
If not
care
for
if
the
it's
injury, if not for the injury, Lukaku
penalty,
should have taken the
anything.
penalty.
He needs something. They need to give him
Yeah.
something.
If not for the injury, they would have
This
left
guy
Lukaku
Sam.
to take the
It's
penalty.
not benefiting anyone, Jorginho taking penalties. It's just facts.
no, it's
I don't think it
benefiting. Like
benefits
today, because of Jorginho's 2 penalties, we won.
No.
Blue Eyes.
I'm talking about long run.
Very beneficial.
This
Very
guy-
No,
beneficial.
but we
This
would
guy
still
Blue
win
Eyes,
without
man.
the penalty, if we're being honest.
Very beneficial. No,
It
because
would
it's all
be
about
2-0.
momentum.
It would be
No,
2-0.
it's all about momentum. It's about
I know
momentum.
4 is better.
Sam,
But
Sam,
Blue
I'm
Eyes,
lying.
know
I
what
blame
saying.
you. I'm lying. I blame you for this. I blame you for this, man.
Let's move
I
on.
blame you.
Abdullah,
I
you
blame
said
myself
20
for
goals.
losing it up.
Abdullah
I
actually
blame-
said Lukaku will score 25 goals this season. So we'll see how that 25.
I'm still sticking by it. I'm sticking by it.
Now, when I saw before, I think that was before was that the injury before the penalty?
Yeah.
When I saw Lukaku trying to dribble in the 18.
He did.
This guy Blue Ice, man. I don't think I could do with this.
No.
What Foot Locker? Is it Foot Locker now?
You guys, respect the guy, guys. Leave the.
I'm lying. I'm in back of my boy, even though I said he wasn't my first choice. I'm backing him. But when my own fan base is saying Timberlands and Foot Locker and
Lord in heaven, help
and
us.
Wayne in a raffle, I can't. There's so much I can do.
Okay, you finish me, man.
This guy, he said he was wearing
You finish me,
black
man.
and white like his Newcastle. That's what you're saying in Foot Locker. That's what Blue Eyes was saying in his speech before. I'm just trying to defend my boy Abdullahi, man.
I know, but
He needs
Bless is something
He
else.
needs more goals.
No,
I know
He
that's
needs more
something
goals.
else.
He needs to be more active.
Abdullahi,
He needs to be
man.
more active, man.
that was crazy. You guys finished
The
me.
only thing
there,
is,
man.
I actually
Holy
feel this team is like who is Lukaku's Fabregas? Like, I don't
Yeah,
think
that's-
there's a prolific midfielder that is feeding him enough. Quite
see-
right. Salah,
Mhm.
I don't know how Salah does it, but like I
No.
personally feel he needs someone behind him that is at a world class level. I don't think Chelsea really
Actually
have a
world
world
class.
class.
Actually world class. Yeah.
Yeah,
We don't
well-
have that.
Well, like I said, he needs to go like Lukaku. I was saying this earlier. I said, hey man, for Lukaku to be successful, it's one thing to not get the assists, but it's another thing to go find your goals. Go and find your goals. And that has been the DNA of most of the marquee henchmen at
That's very
Cobham.
true.
You go and find your goals.
You have to
You look
find.
at all-
Yeah, you
you
have to
look-
find them.
You have to find them, and you got to historically look at all our henchmen. They had droughts. They went through droughts, but they'll grind it out, man. Something in the pipeline. You go find your goals, and that is one.
I love what you said, Blue Eyes, because I remember if
Of course.
if I'm mistaken, you guys correct me. Diego Costa in Chelsea.
Thank you.
I remember that because
Actually, I don't think Costa got his. I think Costa was lucky to have Fabregas.
no.
behind him.
I remember
No,
one day-
but he grinded it out too.
Sam, wait.
He went
Costa-
about
Costa-
12 games without
wait,
scoring,
wait,
wasn't
Sam.
he?
Yes, Costa
I
went
remember
to
one
his
goal.
goals. Man.
No,
Costa
I
became
remember
a
one goal.
midfielder now.
Wait, I remember one
No,
goal.
but wasn't it still that time too that Fabregas was being benched? Is it not under
No,
Conte?
all I'm trying to, it's about
Yeah,
the work,
wait.
the initiative in the striker. It's not
Wait.
about who is helping him or not.
No,
It's
no,
about
no,
the,
Blyce. I think
Wait,
you're
wait.
underestimating the importance of
no, no,
having
no, I'm not.
a
No, it
world-class
always
midfielder
helps, of
behind you.
course, but it's not all the time that when you dial a number that it goes through. You understand what I mean?
No.
I
Sometimes,
understand.
yeah, it's not all the time
It
that
might happen maybe 1 or 2 games,
No,
but
there were a
I
lot
do
of games
think
that it wasn't working between the two of them. Oh. Come on, Sam. Remember that season. There were a lot of
okay.
times.
Can we, if we look at, I wish there was a way we could look at Costa's goals and the assists, who they
Yeah.
were given from.
Yeah.
You see Fabregas most.
Fabregas pops up, man. He does pop up with Costa.
Of course, no,
He-
nobody's disputing the fact. But what I'm saying is the initiative the striker takes also
Yeah,
improve
yeah.
everything. Everything
Yeah.
improves when you have a striker that is active.
Yes, it's not one-sided. It's not
No,
one-sided.
no. I've seen Costa as a midfielder, man, comfortably. I've seen
but
Costa play 10.
But even Costa was lucky. He had Hazard, he had Fabregas, he had a great
Man,
team.
come
That's
on,
one thing
even
that this
Lukaku is
team
lucky, man. Look at him. Lukaku too has players around him.
can
Listen,
tell
man.
Like
the
who?
players
Like
they
who?
got around.
Who's on Fabregas' level?
Listen,
Who's on
guys.
Fabregas' level?
Guys,
No,
let me tell you
Blas, tell me
something.
the players.
Let me,
Lukaku have.
guys,
Just tell me their name.
I will tell you their name in a
Okay.
minute. If Lukaku improves or if he increases on his going to look for his own goals initiatives, the guys around him will start to find his sweet spots. That's what I'm trying to say. It's just simple, man. The more times he goes around frustrated looking for the ball, you start to see his sweet spots, and then it will now encourage guys that have long passes. People like Mason Mount, you can now start seeing through ball. You can start looking for channels. Right now, all the channels are clogged. That's what I'm trying to say. All the channels are clogged. We need, think about a sink. All we need to do right now is just open out.
Where are we going to?
But no, this is like
We
somebody
need
said.
pump.
This is
Blas,
really,
we need pump.
we do. We need pump. We need pump. It's true. We need to unclog our front three. Thank you. You said it all, Sam. Yeah, I'm telling you. So all I'm trying to say, that is the only thing. If the more frustration that Lukaku shows, I don't think he's showing it enough. That's what I'm trying to say here, guys, gentlemen. He doesn't show enough frustration because when you're a frustrated striker, we'll go and start looking for the ball. You go and scatter sets. That's when you know your striker is frustrated because it's not working for him.
What if it's also the fact that
Yes.
Lukaku knows that he's a presence in that position? So, in a way, I do think even Tuchel talks about this a lot, that he feels Lukaku's presence there will help other people, meaning that he will draw them closer. So maybe a Mount, a Werner, or all these other guys will get more space and get more time on the ball. A Cho, since he's part
it's
of
true.
the team
But exactly. But remember, like we say back home, you don't stand one place and watch a dancing masquerade. You cannot just post up like in the NBA. You can't just post up in the hole all the time. No, even big men in the NBA. I don't know if you watch ball. Big men in the NBA now are 3-point shooters. I'm telling you.
Yeah. They're all trying to be all-round players.
Thank you. And it's coming down. It's the same thing now is applying to modern strikers, and not only modern strikers.
Yeah.
Sorry. Go ahead.
You know what I need from Lukaku? I know again.
Continue.
Czech's kicking at Chelsea wasn't good, but there were times in a game where you could just lob the ball up to Drogba, chest control,
boom.
Somebody's there. Whereas with Lukaku, I don't know if he could do. Even me, I'm just looking for small things. I'm not looking for a lot, man. I'm okay because we're winning games, so I'm not looking for a lot. But Lukaku, I just need you to be more active, man. I need some activity. I need some activity from Lukaku. But I think Sho's out the team, man. Alonso's gone.
Yeah, it's looking like. Man. Well, you know what? But
give me your take on Timo Werner.
It would be stupid to do that, though. But yeah, I think he's gone. So.
Oh, the injury?
Mm-hmm. Apparently, Tuchel said it's not too much. They'll be missing for some days, just for a couple of days, and they'll be fine.
In American sports, I'm not American, but I know American sports. In American sports, they call it next man up. Next man up is as simple as that. Next man up. we're Chelsea, man. We're trying to challenge for the title. Next man up, man. So true, Havertz, Mace, even Ziyech, you're gonna get some run, man, that you may normally not get. So you got to take these chances. I know Cho will take his chance. My issue is Havertz and these other guys, but I
No,
know
but Cho
myself.
needs a goal though. He needs a goal. That Norwich game, I think he needs to score in that game. I personally, if he starts that, he has to. It's a must. He needs a goal.
Oh, what about if he gets 2 assists then?
No, it's okay. Two assists. I won't. Yeah, that's all right. I just personally feel the guy needs a goal. I want to see him
He-
celebrate a goal. It's been way too long. Way too
Yeah,
long.
it's been way too long. It's been way too long, and I know Sam's been on here critical of that Southampton game. When the ball just got away from him at the last minute, man. That would have been his chance. But I'm optimistic. I'm like, but be prepared because a rival fan. I know you're on the TL, man. Rival fans will talk. If we start winning games without Lukaku, there'll be another narrative that people will be bringing up, man.
But he's
So, I
injured.
mean,
How do you expect an injured player to come and play? He's injured, man. How do you expect an injured player to come?
I'm all right with that narrative though.
I'm
Like,
alright
I don't
because he's
think
injured.
Lukaku. No, I don't think
oh,
Lukaku has to perform. Like, see, all I want is for this team to be free flowing, scoring goals. If the team is better without Lukaku, you know what? We take the loss. We've spent 50 million on Torres. I think we can
hey,
survive with
you're
Lukaku.
talking about 100 million. Hey, no. This is too early. We're only in October,
No,
Sam. You can't be saying these things to me.
no.
We
I'm
should.
telling you right now, NK, if these two guys being injured, Cho, Havertz, and Mount start playing some incredible football and actually winning games, scoring. Come on, why would you bring Lukaku back into this until they underperform? No, because what are you saying to the squad? You're telling them basically that there's some players that have a God-given right to start every game, even if they don't perform to the level others are.
I get it, man. I get it.
agree.
I agree.
I agree.
Unfortunately.
I agree. I agree, though. For me, it's a chance for other people to step up. Like,
Exactly.
step up. Just step up your game. It's as simple as that for me. Use brain, like I always say. Use brain. Just use your brain and do something. Do something good with your brain. It's as simple as that.
Use brain, my brother.
And then to use brain. One thing, and I think today, Mendy was eating akara and garri today. He was not even doing anything. He was just chilling and eating garri and akara. At that point, doing nothing. But
He
guys,
still anticipated some passes. Mendy, man, he's doing his job. That's how sometimes that's how you know a good goalkeeper where you don't see them too much. They just do what they need to do, the basics, and
but guys, we need to give credit to Thiago Silva's passing to Christensen. What a pass! That pass, that is like a midfielder
Hey,
pass.
I'm like Hudson Odoi's pass to Havertz is one of the best passes I've seen all season, man. The pass to Havertz was crazy.
It was a good pass. It was a fantastic.
But
You see,
guys,
It was
even
Now-
some crazy
guys,
stuff, man. I haven't seen a pass
despite
like
it
that.
being a good pass, we need to credit Kaya Batu for the
I've
goal
never seen a
scoring.
pass like that, man. It's better than Barkley. It was better than Barkley's pass. It was better
nah,
than
come on,
Barkley's
go on,
pass.
go on, rest yourself.
Let me be honest. No. Barkley's pass was money. It was money. But
You know what? If Barkley's pass never ended up as a goal, people will still talk about that pass.
Guys, even guys, we are talking about Cho, the pass to Cho. You have to credit Kaya Batu for the goal scoring too, because it's that play that the passes for him scoring that goal, it's difficult for you to score in that kind of situation. That kind of
no.
goal.
But the thing is that I'm not surprised Cho made that.
Abdullah is supporting
Cho
Kaya
has
Batu.
that in his
I'm
locker.
not supporting.
Abdullah, we know your agenda.
I'm not
If
supporting
Lukaku
Kaya
score,
Batu. I'm not.
That's ministry,
no
man.
one will hear.
Ministry
Ministry of Kaya.
No. If
Ministry
you
of
play
Kaya.
bad, I'll come out and say it's playing bad. And if playing good, I'll say it's playing good. The pass, although the pass, I like it, but the pass for me looked very too heavy. It wasn't that okay, but it was a little bit heavy for me though. It was.
Look, I haven't killed the ball.
It was heavy though.
Just a touch. But you got it there. If that was Kovacic, you'll be off the pitch, man. Without Kovacic, you'll play that ball off the pitch, man. But
Why do you have to bring
Nah,
it?
man.
the ball
Why do
comes
you
with
have to bring
Kovacic, with all due respect.
The thing though is that Hudson-Odoi has this in his locker. If we're
He has,
like
yeah, he has it in his soccer. But we
the
need,
passer of
we need
the
to
ball,
see him consistently to do that consistently though.
the guy just needs to score. He needs to maybe do more. I think his pressing
Do you know
can
what he just said
improve.
today in his question when they asked him about Odoi? He said the best position for Odoi is left wing, but sometimes, like what I like what Blue Eye said, and he has already been saying it. He's been consistent about Odoi. Sometimes you need to play for the team. If Tuchel wanted to play as a right wing back, play as a right wing back. But he knows your wing as a left winger.
Yeah.
He knows your wing. He said it today. I know his wing as a left
God.
winger. But if you want him to play as wing back, we need to see him play.
No, but even that, I think Tuchel is kind of maybe they had a discussion and Hudson-Odoi really hammered it. Maybe it's Hudson-Odoi's
Made it clear.
agents.
Yeah.
I think they've actually told him, nah, you need to give this boy a chance in this position. At least let
Or
it be.
else we go. Or else we bounce.
Yes,
Yeah, or else
and
we
I
bounce.
think it's just right.
Yeah,
so that people
but it's not
engage too.
showing. It's
No, but
not
Blue Eyes,
showing. It's not showing in any of the selections thus
the
far.
main, yeah, no, but he's played more up front in the last like 3
Yeah, but
games.
what about in terms of marking present on the pitch?
Like,
What about
do you mean?
in terms of actually playing? Like in terms of it's not about
What
how many
about
times
that
he played there.
how many times has he played there this season? Twice.
He played in the
But-
Southampton game. He came on as a sub in that position. So he's been coming
Mm-hmm.
on as a sub in that position more often now. So
Okay.
I think
guess so,
Tuchel is
yeah.
trying to give him a chance due to the fact that a lot of people are underperforming in that position too.
Mhm.
So I
But
think
if
it all
Harvard
goes hand in hand.
if when never got injured today, do you think he still comes in?
No, yeah, it comes into the balloon. Yeah, it comes into the. I
He
think
would, but not that early, probably.
not that early. They would.
Yeah, I think
Because
he would still come in.
Teacher wanted Lukaku and Timo Werner to just play like 50 minutes and take them out of the game. He wasn't expecting them to get injured. He wasn't expecting to get injured. He wasn't. He said it. I said I didn't expect them
The
to
thing
get
with Joe
injured.
is that let's see these next 2 games.
Let's see.
If he doesn't perform in that
Let's see
position, then
Newcastle.
the NK won't be able to say anything. I think
Let's
it's
see
good. I want them to give him
Newcastle
that
and
position.
let's see Newcastle and then what's called Norwich and Burnley. Then we'll be able to judge. We'll be able to judge. Then we'll be able to have proper judgment about them. But right now, for me, it's like this is their time for them to shine. They have to shine. In as much
It's
as
their time, It's their time. This is the time for them to take that shirt back
yeah,
and
shine. They have to
never
shine.
give it back.
Mhm. You have to see.
Sometimes-
They have to force Tuchel to make a very bold decision. They have to force him to make bold decision. They have to force
No,
him
the
to
thing
make.
with Tuchel though that I've noticed is he's ruthless in the sense
Mhm.
that if you show him he can trust you most of the time he does stick by his gun because if you even see the way he started benching Werner at the beginning of the season
Mhm.
in the sense
When
like
the pressure
even
was like, is Werner
look
going?
at what he's doing to Saul right now.
Mhm.
You can see that he doesn't trust the guy and he's not ready to play anybody to lose his job. So I think
like what he's
that
doing now.
part is there.
Man, it's result based business. If you're not performing, I go send you away. Right.
Okay, but send Mount away. Why?
The-
Exactly. You
when I
see?
start talking about Mount now, right, stop that. There's a difference. It's different. Saul is different than Mount. So relax.
Mount they use brain.
So
Relax.
man, that guy
Mount they
that
use
just
brain, eh?
No.
one of
See,
the
the
worst.
difference. See, in as
Bad.
much as I'm not the biggest fan of Mount, I can see what he's doing in the team. Give me what Saul is doing in the team. I want to know.
Yeah.
But
Tell me
even
what
that
Saul is doing in the team.
Christiansen goal, I think people are sleeping on that goal though.
That's a
Who
big
go?
goal. That's a big goal.
That
Who?
Christiansen goal, like have
Yeah,
all
the
the
guy.
kind of goal.
What of the
from
pass
there.
from Thiago Silva? What of the pass from
Pass
Silva?
was alright, but that goal, I think the goal was way better than the pass.
Yes,
But,
I
yeah.
agree.
Hmm.
That goal.
I'm like, watch that goal again. For a defender to score a half volley like that.
That is for me. That is striker good. That is striker good. That is
I
striker good.
really, I am so proud of that kid, man, because I was one of his biggest critiques.
Mhm.
After that thing he did against Barcelona 2 years ago under Antonio Conte. Was it
I
under
remember.
Conte?
I remember.
I remember that game. We were just about to beat those guys, man.
Mhm.
He just lose guard, man. Nobody say lose guard, but unfortunately, man, that goal came from
I
his
think
angle.
people blame him too much. I think Courtois
Yeah,
should have closed his legs more. I don't know why he was
that
just
goal was
opening his
painful.
legs. Like,
That goal was painful, man. But
just kept on
man,
opening his legs every time Messi came close. Uh-uh.
just kept opening.
But why is a fraud? We know that he's a fraud.
That didn't come out right.
Yeah, he's a fraud. We know. He's a
No,
fraud.
boy, you should have your leg.
He's
Just,
even
just be
explained.
opening it. You see Messi, open your leg.
That's in pay me. That's in pay me. Like it pay me
Oh,
like
man.
that. It pay me.
That game, child. That game, I tell you, follow me for a long time. So every time if I see Christensen, I'll be saying, this guy, we're going to lose guy anyhow. And then he did that thing again against Man City last season. Remember that game? But that we won at the end, and he got a red card, or did he get? Or he got injured.
Yeah, going.
got
Yeah,
injured.
yeah. Man City
Yeah.
going.
No, the thing, Christensen is a back three defender. I think it's the same thing with Rudiger. This guy
Oh
is a
yeah.
back.
Oh, he can't exist in a back four.
I think he might, but it
Mm.
might take time.
It might take time. I
Might
think
take
it will.
time.
It might take time though.
I really
It's
like
just
his.
because he's too used to the back four. He plays it in his country. Most of these countries actually now they're switching to back four too.
Mhm.
So I think he's really used to it. But I wouldn't be surprised in the next maybe 2 or 3 years, this back three will be like a 4-4-2.
Yeah, I think
Or
Tuchel want to play for. He said he said he doesn't
4-4-2.
have the player. He said he doesn't have the caliber of player.
No, Abdullah, I do think this back three, a lot of people are choosing to use that formation more now.
Yeah, a lot.
Especially if you can have a the kind of player now that will fit this back 3. If
Mhm.
you had one of the defenders either in the right or the left that could comfortably play in midfield,
Yeah.
but
This guy
could
can play in
also
midfield though.
drop back.
Christensen can play in midfield though.
He can, and that's why the formation suits him well.
He suits him.
Yeah,
Well.
man.
He can be on the ball a lot.
In-
Yeah,
He's a
Chalobah
joy to
can
watch,
play in
man.
midfield. Chalobah
He's a-
can play in midfield.
He's a joy to watch, man. Christensen. Hi. I feel so at ease when that guy is defending.
Look
man.
at the
I'm
goal
like,
he scored. Look at how he meant on him.
I know.
Even Rudiger too was
Even
good today.
Rudiger is a
Mhm.
madman. Rudiger is a madman. He's a madman.
So I think Rudiger just signed his contract with his.
He hasn't signed yet though.
No, I'm just saying his performance is going to get him. His recent performances.
Yeah, he will get it. There's
He will
nothing
get him what he
Canaskia can
wants,
do.
man.
Canaskia will have to give him that contract.
Yeah, has to, man. That guy.
Rudiger is a hustler, that's for sure, man. They should
Exactly,
pay him
man.
his money, man. They should pay him. Like the guy doesn't hide from the fact that he went into football to feed his family, so they
Straight
should
up.
give him the money he deserves, man.
Thank
Like,
you.
it's that easy.
If my craft is this good, then pay me.
Exactly. Like it's not complicated.
No.
Yeah.
It's
And
not
he's been showing up a lot. He's been showing up.
man, the guy can play ball, man.
Mhm.
The guy
And-
can play ball and he
He
can
will.
dribble, oh. He can attack.
Yeah,
And another thing that the board needs to think about is Rudiger has had that experience in the Premier League, in the Champions League, in like that kind of experience. It's hard to buy,
It is.
especially Premier League experience. Like how many defenders? Come on, see Maguire they bought for 80 million. Is or like it's something that personally I think that the board shouldn't overlook
Mhm.
because this guy is
Maguire
going through
looks
the mud.
suspect. His defending has been shambolic.
Yeah, but he scored a big goal today.
Yeah, it's called a big goal. Yeah. You know what we call it in Africa? Obos lesson. Sam, remember those words in Africa? Obos lesson. That's the goal Maguire scored today. Obos lesson. That's the goal he scored today. That's the goal.
He just sits here and
Just hits him, boom, and it's goal. Obos lesson. That's it. That's the goal. That's the goal. He even said he didn't even expect he was going to score the goal. He didn't expect it. He didn't expect.
You remember that? Who did that song? It was one Nigerian artist that did that song. Everything is a go.
Oh, it's a goal. It's a goal.
Corner-
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
Naira Marley.
I love that
Naira
song,
Marley.
man. Corner kick. Penalty. Is a go. I love that song.
Naira.
I'd be like, hey, you see? Maybe you can use that as your intro.
I want to do one too for Africa Cup of Nation. I don't know yet. I'm trying to see if I can do one for AFCON. I want to do
Yeah, I'm excited, man.
I
AFCON
want
is
to do
looking
Ozobu.
Yo, AFCON is looking good, man. We have players, though. Even against Malmo. See that boy. He's
Yeah,
playing for Nigeria.
Bonke.
Bonke, yeah.
Yeah, Chukwueze is back. He scored today.
Wow.
Yeah, he scored today. He came back
Yo,
and
we're
scored.
looking good, man. But now, true stare come.
I'm
True
excited
stare.
for Chukwueze though.
Yeah,
That
Chukwueze
Me
is
boy
back.
too.
He's back. He's back. He
Me
scored
too.
is a
today.
baller.
Oh no,
I
it's
think,
top. So he's gonna
He
be
scored today.
EPL
yeah,
next
I'm
yeah.
happy
season.
for him
So
to score today. It makes me happy that my boys finally back.
Nice, man. Are
It's
they
gonna-
playing Champions League or Europa?
Yeah, they're playing Champions League. Villarreal is in the
Oh,
UCL.
he scored. He scored
He
for
scored today.
Sevilla
Yeah,
today.
he scored today. Yeah, he scored today.
Oh
He scored against senior boy.
yeah. Oh, so Man U is gonna still have to play Sevilla.
Yeah, Man U play. They will still play Villarreal.
They have problem. Oh.
Mm.
Man U, they're still gonna go play Villarreal, but they
Man, you
won
have been
today.
very lucky in this Champions League, but
Yo, I wanted them to
luck.
lose today because of that thing that Ole. I hate what Ole is doing to Pogba. Ole is destroying Pogba, man.
No, maybe he's saving it for Liverpool though. You could look at
But
it that way.
No, today is a
no, no,
big
no,
game, man.
guys. You know the funny part? They are 6 points. Atlanta and Villarreal are 4 points. If Atlanta beats United in their home, they will go above United. And if Villarreal beat Young Boys at the Villarreal Stadium, they will also go top. United will go back to third. So it's
No,
dicey.
United is not losing again, man.
No, but you have to look at
They
it too
could
that they
lose.
play
The way they play today,
Liverpool.
they could lose. I'm
No,
being
but Abdullah,
serious.
don't you look at it that all is thinking they lost to
Yeah.
Leicester in the league. If they lose 2 games in a row
He's
in the
out of the
league,
game. He's out of the job.
Oh,
this league is
so you thought he
getting
was
not
resting
even
Pogba?
out of job, but the title race especially if you see Chelsea winning, Liverpool winning, then they are ahead of you with six
Sam, you see this stuff.
points.
This thing that is happening to United, it's called like what guys always say, sustainability. I don't think they will sustain it. And they come to this thing that you will get pissed off as a fan, like what the heck is going on with this thing? Because the more they do this thing, the more you get pissed off about it. Like, what's going on? Either you, it's like either you join them or you get out of the way. That is how Ole Gunnar Solskjaer is playing now. It's
The thing
relying
though is
too
that
much on
Champions
individuals.
League, when you talk about league, I agree, but Champions League is a very
It's very difficult
no
because
in the sense that
they have individuals
they
that can
have
turn up in this year.
Ronaldo breeds that Champions League. You can see the way he performs when it's Champions
Yeah,
League
see,
night.
that's what I said. They have individuals that can turn up in the UCL. They have individuals that can turn up. If they play bad, yeah, see, if Ronaldo play bad, just be assured, 90, if they give them 4 minutes, I can put my money on it. 94 minutes, 77 seconds. Ronaldo is scoring goals, is scoring for them. I can assure you that 94
That's
minutes,
it.
77 seconds is scoring.
And Champions League sometimes luck plays. I won't say every match. Some match you just have
It
to
plays a part. Yeah, it plays
perform.
some part.
Come
Yeah,
on, that
it
that
plays a
that
part.
useless boy that went and caused that second corner. That
Ooh.
no the corner that led to the goal.
That's
To
it.
the second goal.
That's in pay me like mad.
That was a useless tackle. No need for that tackle.
It pay me like mad. It pay me. That's in pay me.
Man, what kind of tackle is that, man?
Do you see David Jesse? Do you see the save he made on Zabata?
Yeah.
What a save! I already celebrated
Myself,
already.
man.
I celebrated.
I'm
I
like
thought the point
Zapata,
that
I was just bigging you up, man. Why you do this to me, man?
No, for me, Zapata, I think is a good second striker. I don't think he's a
Yeah.
striker that should play week in, week out for your team. But
Mm.
if you have him on the bench and your main striker is not performing, I think he's a
You can bring
great
him in.
option. Yeah,
He's like a modern Bashwai.
way better. I would say like Remy even. I wouldn't say
yeah, maybe
Odemba
that's something like we're
because I think those players they were on a higher level than Bashuai.
Bashwai is a clown. I'm sorry to say.
He missed a big
No,
goal
I
the
like
other day.
Bashuai, man.
The guy is
He
always
missed a
having
big
fun.
game.
Man.
He missed an open post today. They
Mm.
played today. He missed an open post today.
No, yesterday they played.
Is it yesterday or today?
Yeah, yesterday.
He's the able goalkeeper and he missed an open
Always,
post.
I know the thing. Bashuai, everyone says is the best when it comes to fashion.
Yeah.
He's the best.
That's
Have you
what
seen?
everybody said.
Bashuai's fashion sense is one of the best. It's so unique.
Mhm.
As in,
You should
as in
learn to sew
Bashuai.
fashion with net, with the gold net.
Guys, do you guys hear the news about the FIFA Club Cup being played early next year? Will it disrupt the African competition? Because I don't know yet.
We need to what?
The FIFA Club
I
Cup
think
is going to
it's
be played
mind
early
blowing.
next year.
I think Senegal might win AFCON. So the way it's looking right now, I think Mendy will be out for almost 2-3 weeks.
No. They have
Now
the
Senegal will have
wait,
to go
wait,
through Nigeria.
wait. The FIFA
Sorry.
club.
They're
Sorry.
beating
FIFA,
Nigeria
wait.
comfortably, if I'm being
No, are
honest.
you
Wait,
serious?
guys, wait. The FIFA club cup will
Comfortably.
be played
Are you
early
serious?
next year. I don't know when.
Why?
That is why I'm saying will Chelsea allow Mendy and Ziyech to go to AFCON? Because if they're gonna play the club World Cup in January, they won't go to the Nations Cup. They won't.
Mendy
Just
will
Not,
go.
huh?
I'm sure Mendy will
nothing
go
is
for Chelsea.
affecting nothing is affecting AFCON schedule. AFCON schedule is
It will
already
affect
set.
because of the club World Cup. It will affect.
No, but they're not Club World Cup. Whatever
It's
they do right now,
early next year. I don't know when in early next year. I don't know when.
they're gonna have to figure it out. But
They haven't
it's
figured it
not
out yet.
just
They said
yeah,
early next year. They haven't given the date yet.
exactly. So
Chelsea
they're
are
gonna
pissed
Yeah,
off with
that's probably what they're trying to figure out.
They are
But the
yeah.
figuring
thing
it out,
is
yeah,
that
exactly. Because of
Mendy is
AFCON.
playing for Senegal 100. If he's fit, he's playing for them.
He's
Playing
fit.
for Senegal, man.
But if the FIFA Club World Cup is in January, I can guarantee you they won't allow him 24. They won't allow him to.
ZH, nobody actually cares right now.
Who cares
Anyways.
about ZH? If you go, if it
Oh
doesn't go,
boy, it doesn't. No, AFCON comes first, too. AFCON comes first before Club World Club. Oh.
I know. But they have to figure it out. They have to figure it out. They have to figure it out. How it's gonna benefit those players.
When is Kamaru Usman
No, AFCON
fighting very soon?
comes first.
Mm,
Who?
Kamaru Usman, is he
Who is
fighting
fighting?
soon? Is he fighting soon?
I'm
Kamaru
not
Usman. I
sure.
don't know.
Oh, okay, because I was just
Who's
seeing one ad.
who? Oh yeah, no.
Oh,
Oh
this
come on, that's
UFC
the
guy.
UFC guy. No, I don't
Yeah,
know.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that guy has stepped
okay.
up. Oh, he and Israel Adesanya.
Fear,
Yeah,
fear,
yeah,
I
fear
yeah.
mean,
is not
he
good.
stepped up more than Adesanya because Adesanya has lost some games. Usman is still undefeated.
Oh
So
yeah.
Usman still has more to talk about.
But Adesanya is more of, I think he stepped into that scene earlier than.
Yeah, and he was undefeated for a while, and then this
Really?
last games he took some
Yeah,
L's.
yeah.
You know all this martial sport. The moment he start taking L's,
It's down the hill with that too.
it's downhill from there.
I
Even
remember
Joshua, I'm looking at
it
Joshua
happened to
now.
my boy
Joshua
now,
is
Silva. That Brazilian guy, man. Silva, I don't know, the Silva. That guy was one of the baddest as UFC fighters. I don't know if you know him.
Relax. Be outcomes. Allegro is kicking 1-1. Relax. It's coming to Stamford Bridge. Don't worry.
Who?
he's cooking. No. Abdullah, forget that one. He's cooking. How many did we beat them with that? Saying, how many
1-0.
did Chelsea beat? It's
1-0.
not 1-0.
It's coming to.
Allegro is back. Oh, forget.
It's
Allegro is
coming to
back.
Stamford Bridge. Don't worry.
I
It's
like.
cooking, right? We'll see.
Did they win today?
They want to do 1-0.
You see, I like how we did some start padding with goals today. Though I like that.
Don't worry. Be outcomes. Don't worry. Masterman Allegro is coming to Stamford Bridge. He is cooking. We come and he'll come and
Abdullah,
cook.
you think Chelsea will beat Juventus in
We'll
Stamford
be
Bridge?
there. Yeah. We'll be them in Bridge. Yeah, I'm sure we will. We'll be them. We'll be them
You're
at the Bridge.
serious?
I'm being serious. I'm sure we will.
All I know is we're going to finish second in this group. That's it.
We may
I
finish
personally
first.
think we're finishing second, and I don't see a two-peat. I
We're
really
going to
can't see it.
and
We'll
finishing second is going to be our blessing because
If
we're going to step into the next round and destroy groups. But we're going to finish second this group now. This group is not ready, man. Come on, this is still preseason form. I haven't seen anybody. No, I haven't.
100%.
Yeah, I haven't seen anybody like playing ball, except for my defenders. Except for my defenders.
Maybe in the knockout, the soccer will step up. But right now, it's
And it all makes sense because I was looking at it. I'm like, okay, so our form. I think I said this with Abdullah the other day. Our form normally picks up at Christmas time.
No, November, December.
So next month, or I thought it was from
next month.
December
That's when
to
we pick up.
January.
Especially Kai Havertz, it picks up next month. Don't worry. The goal is scored today. It's just like
I don't know.
It's Tospi. You know what it's called Tospi? Like you just checking the post to see if the post is
forecasting
full
our
or not.
players like stock, man.
No, it's Tospi. Next month you see the best of Kai Havertz. Next month,
The
don't
thing
worry.
though, Abdullah is speaking from fact in a way, in the sense that Kai Havertz's career has always been like that. But
You will see December.
I think we need more players
December.
than Kai Havertz.
You see my boy in December. It doesn't disappoint. November, watch him in November. You see the best of Kai Havertz.
Can we
You'll not be surprised.
give us his flowers?
We play Malmo. We play Malmo second leg and Burnley in November. I will not be surprised if Kai Havertz start playing against them.
Wait, who won that box?
I will not be surprised.
Nets yesterday.
Sorry,
Who won the box nets yesterday?
which box net?
I thought they were playing a basketball game.
I didn't watch yesterday's game. The next game I didn't watch yesterday.
Fuck.
Man, I fell asleep. Who won that game?
The Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, before I start, first of all, I'm trying to deal with this whole Nets and their political
EJ, I want to do a swap
with
EJ,
Kyrie
guys,
Irving.
guys, let's do a swap with Madrid. EJ, I want to do a swap.
What's
Give me Vinicius Junior, give Hakim TH.
No, thank you.
Yeah, man, I know. Your Vinicius come to our team, man. We're done. We're perfect. You see, Lukaku start scoring goals, man.
Give me Vinicius Junior, give Hakim TH.
I don't just know if his system, like the system to just play will fit him.
It will fit him perfectly, man. Because we need somebody that can drag Lukaku with him, that can make Lukaku run with him. You know, and that's what because if you look at it, even though for Real Madrid, he's the one that Benzema is the one that makes him run. But I just like the way that guy composes himself with the ball. He just needs some more coaching.
He's been better, like under Ancelotti more than Zidane. And I'm not saying Zidane isn't a good manager. He's a good manager.
He's good now?
I say he's been better. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, there you go.
Under Zidane, it wasn't scoring as much goals as this. Like all of last season, he scored just 6 goals in that competition. And this season, he already got like 7 goals, I believe, in just 11 games.
You see?
So I'm saying, hey, Ancelotti went to Everton, and everyone knew Calvert-Lewin. No one was talking about Calvert-Lewin.
Yeah, that's true.
So I think that's what he's also doing for Vinicius right now, and it's starting to show. And he's also developing as a young player. You know, he's just 21, I believe. So,
wow, he's 21.
Yeah.
Wow. You see?
Yeah.
There's
bad Vinicius and there's good Vinicius. So
I don't mind the 2, man. Give me the 2. We'll manage it.
No, the thing is, like, even when it doesn't score goal, you will see like
exactly.
Pitch. It's not
exactly.
Like you know some players. If they don't score goals, they're gone. That's
it.
But this guy, like, he will seem still trying to make things possible.
Thank you.
Trying to like move past players and every other thing. You know,
I'm like, any young kid that does this, go and get him. If any young kid that has that kind of hustle in him, because young kids don't care about that stuff. The young kids just want a ball.
Yeah, and that's what I like. I know you like Mr. Matt. I think that's why I like even Foden more. Yeah. Because this guy, the way he just move on the pitch, you think, wait,
he's a badass.
Like he's young.
He's a badass. Yo, man. After that, what I saw that yesterday, that game yesterday, man.
Yeah, I was just, I'm like,
I stood up. I'm like, I was clapping my hand, though.
Yeah, I was sitting in my room. I'm like, what am I doing with my life? Yeah. You know, it was yesterday, and I was like,
the guy bossed the midfield.
Like, oh, they need a striker, but to me, with a striker, man, what for good finish.
You see, this is what. Anyways, I don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry.
We would have been like City. We would have been set up like City this season.
Yeah. And the thing is, like, when you see, like, I'm saying, oh, everyone is raving about PSG. But when you see PSG, they don't look to have a system or a style of play. And
PSG's vibe and inshallah.
They're winning, no?
Yeah, they're winning, but it's not because of the coach. It's because of their players stepping up, right? Mbappe and Messi, they're not playing as a team. That's why I don't think that is. So I'm saying maybe they could get better, like doing January come when, like, oh, now it's the real deal. It's just like NBA. There's the regular season and there's the playoff. Playoff is when you know the stars. So, and the break and where you know, like, oh, all of they are yet to play. So I think, like, that's the thing. Maybe that's when PSG want to show us that yes, that this is what we had. Like when after the group stage, when they actually face like a real challenge. So I'm not sure yet, but like if I'm to pick one team to win it all right now, between Bayern and City, like, and Bayern, I don't know. All these guys just score goals. Just score goals.
They score goal for fun. Let them face a defensive team. They will still look. Don't worry.
Don't
But
mind this
just
useless
say,
team at Atalanta.
but you feel them, you see go past them, like they look good. Man. Like Ben,
Don't
Atalanta is a
worry.
useless team.
Benfica actually defended
When they
well.
face the defensive team, they will struggle. Don't worry.
Atalanta just wanted to go in the history book today.
They are
Mm,
mad.
yeah, I actually think thought the play were just like when you, I think Man United overran them, man. They couldn't get
Yeah.
Man United overran them. And like when you have that stuff you can bring up from the bench for Pogba, you can
Cavani,
you can beat Sancho, but like for Atalanta,
Sancho.
five of the starters are out. Like five of the starters.
Guys, I knew Ronaldo would score. You know why? Because of they've been doing those crosses in the first half. The second half, it wasn't working. I was like, if this guy gets it, just one crossing right, this guy can score goals. His leap is something else, man. When I saw that leap,
Yeah, but you can say he didn't do anything today until that goal.
he didn't do much. He didn't do anything. He did that goal.
The Ronaldo just that type of player, like, hey, he ain't doing nothing.
Ronaldo will piss you off for the whole 90 minutes, but he will pop up. That's Ronaldo.
Yeah. So I mean, it will work against a team like Atalanta, but like you said, you were talking about Bayern when they face a defensive team.
Mhm.
What will happen to Manchester when they face a real team too? We have to talk about that too because I think if it's like a team that can like score goals today,
Mhm. I
yeah,
think if it's the clinical team that can score good, that will kill you immediately. Within 20
well,
minutes.
that first half won't be 2-0. I could see like 4 to 5 goals
If
because
I think if it's Liverpool will take
Maguire
that.
and Lindelof, they were off the charts today. Maguire and Lindelof, they were just like off the chart. And if you look at the game, most of the goals came from Maguire position. Like
Mm-hmm.
the first goal and the second goal, most of it came from Maguire poor defending. It's like,
Yeah.
maybe if they get Varane back, they'll be better. But right now, they're not looking like a team that will contest for the Champions League. So, and a lot of team right now isn't looking good either. Even Chelsea at this point, even us at this point,
Mm-hmm.
I know we scored 5 goals against Shakhtar, but I'm not gonna like go overboard and be like, "Ooh, we're back." You know, if to talk about the team on top of that game right now in the world, I would think it's like City and Bayern right now. That would be my favorite right now to win the league.
Thank God we are on that dog. Don't even put us as favorite. Thank you, God.
No,
We appreciate you. We appreciate
I
you
mean,
for that. Thank you.
it's just like saying, let me think of one. It's
Nah,
just
don't put us there, please.
it's just like in the NBA, and you
We are
say,
not ready yet. We are warming up. We are warming up. Is
yeah,
you know when you want to play, when you want to do like relay race, you first jog first on your mat, get set. We are on your mat. We are not even
No,
getting
we're still
started.
stretching. No, we're still
We
stretching.
really stretching. Never ready. Never ready yet. Go and play your ball. Go and play your ball. When is our own time? When is our time? We show up.
and I'm not even saying this because like you guys, I mean you guys won today, so you can't say because you lost today. That's why I think you guys are not favorite. But like if you look at it, like Bayern hasn't lost a match in their group stage. I mean you can't say it's that tough because they only have Barca, Dynamo Kiev, and Benfica.
Hmm.
But you can say Chelsea too. They got a lucky draw. Juventus, like it's not the same Juventus. It's not 2015 Juventus anymore.
Yo, but they beat us, man.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like you can
You
say
guys, don't worry. They are coming to come and chop it in the bridge. Don't worry.
I knew they were going to beat us anyways. I predicted it. I
So
knew it.
don't worry. At the bridge, it's do or die. It is do or die. Maybe they can defend.
even if they lost, they'll still be like on top of the group.
We will see. Good defense will tell us.
No, it's head to head. And since the guys like
We
Oh,
lost,
but
no,
when
we
did
lost in Turin 1-0. They lost at the bridge 2-0 or 3-1. We'll go top of there.
no, I don't think so. I think it start with like the name of your club. So Chelsea, Juventus. Because it
Why
start
would Juventus go
so
for
Juventus has 9 points and we have 6, Abby.
we have 6 points?
yeah.
Yes. And
Yo, man, that's bad.
the funny part is
That's bad, man.
the last match against Juventus against us will determine it.
When
Because
do we play? So Juventus is the last game.
I think so, yeah.
Hi, you see,
I think so.
we always like to pull out calculator all the time. Chelsea.
Let me see. Let me make sure.
That thing is so annoying, man.
Yeah,
All
but yeah, I think you guys are just on poor form right now. Missing now ZH, Lukaku, Timo Werner.
garbage.
It just came out like the wrong time ever. Like,
Everybody's just in
everyone is
vacation
not
mode.
on form at the same time.
Garbage, man.
No. Blue eyes. I made a mistake. We
Okay.
play Malmo first, Juventus, then we play Zenit last.
Okay, good.
I
So
mean,
after Malmo, we play Juventus.
you should know
Yeah.
your fate before you face Juventus. Like, if you will qualify or not.
Exactly.
So once we
will
beat
try-
Malmo,
Yeah.
I can assure that we'll beat Juventus at the bridge. We'll give it all at the bridge.
And I think Juventus is gonna have problem with the other team in Russia. What's that Russian team?
Zenit.
Yeah.
No, they won against them.
They won against them today.
What was the score?
1-0
Exactly. Where was that game?
in
In
Russia.
Italy. In Russia. Oh yeah. So they
Is it
won
Russia?
away.
So I'm not sure, but I know they won.
They won today 1-0.
I know they won, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so you see, so it's still, which means it can go
Oh, it's in
either way.
Russia. It was in Russia.
Wow, so they won away. Nice.
Yeah, they won away. Yeah. What? At 4-1 though. It was okay.
Yeah, that's how they've been winning that game, just 1-0. Even in their league, 1-0, 1-0, 1-0.
Are you serious? Yeah.
Massimo Allegri, we'll see at the bridge. Don't worry, we'll see at the bridge.
If you look at their results, it's gonna be 1-0, 1-0.
West-
I don't lie with this form that your Chelsea players are showing, this form running around like.
I told you, Blue Eyes, we're warming
my
up.
goodness, man.
Don't worry, we're warming up. Are you afraid?
Can't warm up with this, man. I'm tired
Don't
of
worry.
this warm up, man.
What did I tell you? Don't worry. It's in November time is when we pop up. Don't worry.
We don't. Up till now, we don't know who are front two or front three.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Up till now, man. Like, what is this?
Don't worry.
Every day, new formats.
Nah, talk about Vina.
formats.
You don't need to know.
I think Tuchel need to stick to information.
Yes.
Why can he stick to information when we don't even have a starting 11?
Yeah, I that's why I say you have to stick to when everybody.
He doesn't trust anybody in that team. How do you expect him to stick to information when he doesn't
No,
trust?
because if it doesn't take time, anyways, they said that what Chelsea fans are going through is called rich people problem. That we're complaining, but we're still number one in the league.
It's like you have money now, and you're still expecting another money. More money.
Yeah, you're mad.
That's stinginess or stupidity for me. Has to be. You have money. God has provided for you to have money, and you tell God, I still want more.
I still want more. Yeah.
Are you a longer term or what?
It's just by 1 point, so you guys have to be careful.
No, but I know, but EPL, you be up by 1 point at this time of the season.
That's what I'm saying. I say you guys want to be careful. You guys are leading by 1 point. But you never.
Exactly. Because we play before Liverpool. If we win against Norwich, we should go 4 points clear. So all I want on Sunday against United is draw. That's it. All I want is draw. I will not mind if Liverpool lose. I will not mind.
No, we'll draw is the best, bro.
By the way, out of context, this isn't related to football.
Yeah.
Your Miami Heat is in trouble tomorrow.
Why?
They face Milwaukee Bucks.
Man, remember we beat Milwaukee Bucks 2 years ago.
I mean, it's actually 2 years ago.
we beat Milwaukee Bucks to get to the finals 2 years ago.
Do you remember the
Guys,
out of the
it's time for me to bounce.
Yeah, no, I know, but listen, the Miami Heat, our team right now is looking bad, though.
Yeah, hey, Tyler Hero, I like the one.
Tyler Hero needs to do more, but yes, he's one of our up and coming heroes. He is a hero for sure. So my favorite player is Bam, man. Bamidele, man.
So guys, I see you guys on Friday for the preview of the weekend. We'll talk about the weekend preview. Guys, enjoy yourself, guys. Peace out. Guys,
Peace.
don't do too much. Just enjoy yourself and sleep. Please, everybody, please. Peace.